there's a meeting of JDU MP and MLAs in which Nitish Kumar laid out the entire plan as to what led to this decision, what lies in the future, why this decision was crucial for the JDU and why it is crucial for the politics of Bihar. And after explaining the entire thing, Nitish Kumar also announced that, he has resigned, and now since the technicality demands that he goes to the governor and submit his resignation, that will be the officially, basically making your resignation official. And once the chief minister resigns, what happens is that once the chief minister resigns, the entire council of ministers resignation is considered to be accepted and considered to be dissolved. So, nobody else needs to resign separately post the resignation of Nitish Kumar, and after that, he will lay claim to form the government, to which the governor of Bihar will give him a particular time, which be sought after by Nitish Kumar. Simultaneously, BJP party leaders, BJP, the state chief and all, will visit governor alongside with Nitish Kumar to submit their support, their letter of support, and they will say that these many people are supporting it. This is the number, the final which has come out. If the governor has any doubt, he can ask for a physical verification or whatever, and after that, I think we will also get to know in another couple of hours as to what is going to be the constitution of the cabinet as far as the new cabinet is concerned, whether who will become the deputy chief minister, because what we have been given to understand is that Sushil Modi might become one of the two deputy chief minister which Nitish Kumar, which BJP is angling for. Plus BJP is also asking for 14 to 15 ministerial berth in the Nitish Kumar cabinet. So it will be extremely interesting to see or look at the composition of the entire cabinet, how it pans out. And as Nityanand Rai, MOS Home, and one of the big leaders of Bihar in the BJP, he said that today the sun has come out with all its splendid glory. So, which was a clear signal that that in next couple of hours the entire thing will be over. I think in next 5-10 minutes, what we've been given to understand is that Nitish will leave from the office to the governor house. All kind of preparation has been made there at the governor house. And it's just a matter of time before the resignation is made official.
All right. Dr. Sanjay Kumar, political analyst, continues to be with us on the broadcast, even as you're looking at these visuals of that BJP meet that has just, gotten over. All these faces, of course, there's a little bit of a, enthusiasm and excitement in the BJP camp in the state of Bihar as well. It seems like, aaj kuch event hai, aaj kuch ho raha hai. Finally, and, pertinent points that you've raised over there as well. Let's take that question to Dr. Sanjay Kumar. Dr. Sanjay Kumar, the birth arithmetic, that is going to be interesting to see as well, because let's not forget the HAM, hum bhi yahan hain.
मन की बात सुनने जा रहे हैं, मन की बात में ध्यान लगा हुआ है। प्रधानमंत्री जी क्या बोलते हैं मन की बात में, और हमारे बिहार के लोगों के भी मन में जो है वो मन की बात में सुनेंगे अभी जाकर। हम लोग नहीं, हम मन की बात सुनने जा रहे हैं। नहीं, हम मन की बात सुनने जा रहे हैं।
Well, apologies to cut you short over there. Shahnawaz Hussain, he just started speaking to that cluster of mics. मन की बात की जा रही थी। ये मन की बात से ये भी याद आया कि प्रधानमंत्री मोदी की मन की बात आज जेपी नड्डा किसी पर्टिकुलर बूथ बैठ के देख रहे हैं। But Dr. Sanjay Kumar, the birth arithmetic, who's going to get what? Of course, the HAM factor also a crucial, player here.
Yes, but it doesn't matter. Just to may understand it that 78 member of legislature from the BJP and the 45 from the JDU. So just to may, and the magic figure is 122. So it doesn't matter whether he may start to bargain. I will have to provide me a good position in this very coalition government. I have to just give the two ministers what they have already demanded. But it doesn't matter, the Hum party will just in favor or against, it doesn't matter. It will not, I may understand it that it may not be effective for that very coalition government. Yes, he will bargain, and Manjhi ji is also a good bargainer. Most of the time, he would prefer to just, in every government, he would like to bargain. But I would understand what Santosh Manjhi study he has told it. Perhaps he has given the Deputy CM offer from the RJD side. Even what message came to me Jitan Ram Manjhi has given just post of chief minister. Okay, fine. I will support you. You become the chief minister of Bihar. But that very type of government should not fall. So quite natural, he will just put the pressure over him. He just at least 2 ministers should be given to me or my hum party. But it doesn't matter whether the Manjhi will support or whether the Manjhi will not support.
Right.
They have already got a magic figure. They have got a good number, which is required for the formation of the government.
All right. Just to tell the viewers over here, just to bring you up to speed with in terms of what's happening in the state of Bihar, what we're learning is that the BJP's letter of support, Brijesh, it has made its way into the Raj Bhavan, after which Nitish Kumar told his own MLAs at that particular JDU meet that I will be submitting and tendering my resignation. We just earlier, just a short while ago, heard Shahnawaz Hussain as well. After that BJP leaders' meet, like I said, little exuberance and enthusiasm in the BJP camp over there as well. That letter of support by the Bharatiya Janata Party for Nitish Kumar and this new government, it has made its way into the Raj Bhavan. What we're picking up is that Nitish Kumar is shortly going to be on his way en route to the Raj Bhavan himself, where he's going to tender his resignation as the Chief Minister and lay claim for the formation of the new JDU, BJP, HAM government.
Well, yes, I think, these are all technicalities, and Nitish Kumar announced his intent to resign in the party meet only once the letter of support has reached Raj Bhavan and also to the Chief Ministerial residence, so that, every box is ticked as far as forming the new government is concerned. I mean, it's I completely agree with Sanjay ji that there is, nobody can now, destabilize the government as we speak. Manjhi is a good bargainer and he would love to extract his pound of flesh, which any politician or any political party would do. Right. It is wrong to blame anybody that he's punching above his waist, or everybody wants to take advantage of a particular situation. Manjhi is no exception, if I may say so. And the fact of the matter is that yes, yesterday what we were told is that there were speculations that RJD has told Manjhi that that if you join our side, you can become the chief minister. But right. Manjhi also realizes that it could be true. But for how long can you be that? Is the question. And right now, with BJP in the center and very high chances of them coming back to power once again, them forming government in 2025 would be on a slightly surer side of the wicket. Then why would anybody want to compromise on that particular scenario with given a situation which might not even last couple of months? So that is the reason why I think Manjhi would be extremely happy if his party gets 1 or 2 ministerial berths in this current dispensation. So I think yes, in another 20 minutes, half an hour max, Nitish Kumar will be on his way to the governor's house, and where he'll resign and then lay claim to form the government in Bihar along with the BJP. Interesting thing is that right now, as Shahnawaz Hussain was saying, at 11 o'clock, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is doing his Mann Ki Baat. So all of the BJP MLAs and MPs, they are going to the Kailashpati Sabhagar, which is inside the BJP office, only to listen to Prime Minister's Mann Ki Baat. So I guess, any action from the BJP side will be seen after another half an hour, 45 minutes. You said one thing, and I have a slight disagreement with you over there. This is like BJP is happy. I would say the JDU is happy, but the BJP, they are forced to be happy, because the majority of them, they would not want to see this happening, before their own eyes. Nitish Kumar once again coming back as the charioteer of this JDU BJP combined is a scenario which I think,
do you think that's going to give way to problems? Give way to problems?
It will not give way to, no, it will not give way to any problem at all. Because the BJP right now is ruled by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who has his unmistakable stamp on the numbers which the BJP has won. For a person, he is their biggest political phenomena for the BJP, and I doubt anybody in his right mind in the BJP, whether it's state unit or central, will try to do or say anything contrary to the wishes of the central command. As was said before, the Prime Minister is willing it, and full stop. There is nobody to counter that. But in their own heart, if you talk to them personally, if you see the the sound bites, the changing tone and tenor of the sound bites of the likes of Giriraj Singh and others, you will see how they are forced to be happy. But given a choice,
what after let's say 2024, once the dust settles, when the Lok Sabha election dust settles, because we've seen it before as well, during the Hooch tragedy in the state of Bihar, the RJD and JDU, I mean, right at each other's throats, with the Bharatiya Janata Party and JDU as well, right at each other's throats. I mean, once the post-election honeymoon period sort of gets over, you know, both the parties, and usually parties in a particular coalition, have no qualms in calling each other out. Don't you think something like that might just end up happening with the Bharatiya Janata Party and the JDU?
Well, I think, you know, one thing is very clear that Nitish Kumar's stint, if you look at the first stint, you know, for 10 years, you know, he always had a great equation with the central leadership. And one of the biggest irritant for the state BJP was, Bihar BJP was, that, you know, Nitish Kumar did not kept them in good humor. Because Nitish Kumar was, you know, dealing with say, for example, late Arun Jaitley and other top BJP leaders. So he was in no, you know, a mood to accommodate or listen to the state BJP leaders. And that was one major source of friction, but they couldn't do much about it because, you know, they cannot overrule the center, and that is, people also say that is also one of the big reasons why there could be, you know, no big state leader which could emerge, because it was like the Nitish Kumar was like a banyan tree, you know, under shadow of which nothing gives birth to. And that is one big problem of the BJP right now as we speak, you know, because BJP doesn't have that kind of a one mass pan state leader which commands the kind of heft which, say, for example, a Tejasvi Yadav has or a Nitish Kumar has. They lack that, but the situation has been such that, you know, that whatever the demand, Nitish Kumar was the only answer, and that has led to perhaps one of the most unique situation in the politics of India.
Right. Dilip Ghosh's reaction, that's what we're being told. We're getting a reaction by the Vice President of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Let's quickly cut across.
लेकिन मुझे लगता है कि उनका राजनीति का अंत आ रहा है और बीजेपी में आएंगे कि नहीं, बीजेपी उनको लेगी कि नहीं, वो तय करने वाले दूसरे लोग हैं. हम इंतजार कर रहे हैं क्या होगा.
Also, my colleague Ghulam Jilani joins us from the newsroom. Ghulam, you know, we were just a short while ago looking at that picture from the evening of the Republic Day, but all right, we'll have to hold that out. Visuals coming across from outside the Chief Minister's residence in the state of Bihar. I think that is the motorcade of Nitish Kumar, and in style, of course, heading towards the Raj Bhavan. I mean, a little bit of a show of power. Like you were saying कि बॉडी सेम रहेगी, आत्मा बदलती रहेगी, चाबुक हमेशा नीतीश कुमार के ही हाथ में रहेगा, और आपको वही दिख रहा है. आपके लोग आसपास दौड़ रहे हैं, भाग रहे हैं. नीतीश कुमार is going to go to tender his resignation and then again become the chief minister.
Basically, this is security paraphernalia which usually accompanies any chief minister. But yes, the dice has started rolling, if I may say so. You know, the Nitish Kumar, along with his you know, the motorcade, is now going to Raj Bhavan to officially tender his resignation. So I guess it's just another 10 minutes, 15 minutes before we get to know about the official tendering of resignation, before the drama comes back, the political happenings immediately comes back to 1NA Marg, which is the official residence of Chief Minister. So the dice has started rolling. People are saying that Nitish Kumar has not yet tendered his resignation. I think the resignation is on his way to the governor's house. And in another half an hour, we'll get to know for sure as to what is the timing at which Nitish Kumar is going to be sworn in once again as the Chief Minister, but this time with BJP and HAM as the alliance partner.
Because what we've also learnt is that there is some superstitious value also in relation with the time when the swearing-in ceremony happens. Of course, we'll have to wait. Final time, कब का ऐलान किया जाता है. Even as Nitish Kumar moves towards the Raj Bhavan, let's quickly cut across to my colleague Ghulam, who's continues to be with us from the newsroom. Ghulam, we were talking about, you know, how on the 26th of January, Nitish Kumar attended that post-Republic Day event and Tejasvi Yadav wasn't really there. Then Tejasvi Yadav was absent from those posters from that event that was supposed to take place in Buxar, where he himself was supposed to lead the event. What will now happen to the RJD? I mean, let's not, you know, make any bones about this. Tejasvi Yadav is quite a popular character in the state of Bihar.
Absolutely, Kabir. It's very, I mean, he should be, you know, he should be worried because, you know, despite the fact that he's a mass leader, he would draw crowds if you remember the last elections, and he is the single largest party in this assembly, even though it means just one more than the BJP, you know. We know RJD has 79 MLAs and BJP has 78. Nitish Kumar JDU is very far away with just 45 MLAs. But again, he must be keeping his cards close to his chest. He must be thinking, as you said in your earlier bulletins, he has, there are these advertisements, and we talk about emergence of Tejasvi Yadav, but again, it is his loss as much as it is other people's loss. He will not only lose his seat, he will also lose his ministers in the cabinet. It is a big loss for Tejasvi Yadav. As Brijesh was saying, Nitish Kumar continues to be the Pied Piper, and BJP will be happier than the Nitish Kumar is right now. And this development is coming close to Lok Sabha elections, so it will have a very huge significance on the on the future for RJD and Tejasvi Yadav in particular, especially when in the last elections, RJD did not win any Lok Sabha seats. Nitish Kumar had 116, sorry, BJP had 117. And remember, but rather this Bihar is a very important state as far as Lok Sabha elections is concerned. After Maharashtra and UP, Bihar has the third largest number of MPs that it sends to Lok Sabha, 40 out of 40 MPs. So it will have a very significant bearing on the Lok Sabha elections, and it will have a bearing on the future of RJD and Tejasvi Yadav. Kabir.
Right. Brijesh, let's also talk a little bit about why Nitish went back into the NDA fold. And whilst we're trying to decode that particular aspect, we'll have to look at how Nitish Kumar, like we've been discussing, is not a reliable coalition partner, but then again, he's a great leader for his own party. He's managed, splits or the fear of splits, very strategically. When it comes to the parliamentary seats and those kind of figures, he's, he's looking out for his own, his own party people, his own cadre. At the same time, the INDIA, the opposition bloc, how the Patna meeting happened, how the Bengaluru meeting happened, how the convenership and the chairmanship and all of that. Maybe he didn't like how he was being sidelined, playing second fiddle to Tejasvi Yadav in the INDIA bloc. All those factors are being talked about and spoken about. And even before we actually start talking about why Nitish went back, because INDIA, the opposition bloc, is a big factor in there. Mallikarjun Kharge, we've been told Congress president's reaction has come on the political crisis in the state of Bihar. Let's quickly listen into that and then we'll come back for more.
वो रिजाइन करेगा, चले जाएगा, खैर जा रहे हैं, जाने दो, हम लड़ते रहे, पहले आप और हम मिलकर लड़ते रहे, हम लड़ेंगे, तो उसकी फिक्र आप छोड़ दो, हम बात करेंगे और हेड़ी दो। हमने पहले ही, हमको ये इत्तला मिली थी कि लालू जी से जब बात किया, तेजस्वी से जब बात किया था, उन्होंने बोल रहे थे कि हमको भी ऐसा संशय आ रहा है कि ये हमारे हाथ से चले जाएगा, तो इसीलिए हम और आप मिलके लड़ना है, लड़ेंगे। मैं फिर भी कोशिश करता हूं उनको अपने साथ रखने का, अगर वो रहना चाहते हैं तो ठीक है, अगर हम कितना कहे तो भी अगर वो जाना चाहते हैं तो वो जाएगा ही।
Brijesh, for Mallikarjun Kharge, ever since he, took the helm of affairs at the Congress party, it has been reconciliation missions after another. Sachin Pilot, Ashok Gehlot, you've got DK Shivkumar, Siddaramaiah, T.S. Singh Deo and Bhupesh Baghel, of course. I mean, that is something that has been going on for the longest time. But Mallikarjun Kharge over here as well, there's a lot of focus on Yatra. Critics of the Nyay Yatra saying that the Congress party is focusing too much on the Nyay Yatra, not as much on the opposition alliance, which they actually should be doing. Could that actually be one of those reasons why Nitish actually went back?
Well, I think, there are a couple of things. One of the things is that Nitish feared that the party may be split and a substantial chunk of the party can be merged with the RJD. There was a fear because, as how time changes, it's a very fascinating story that Lalan Singh, which is credited to have supplied all the papers to the cases, all the cases which Lalu family and Lalu, Tejasvi, Misa, Rabdi, they are facing, all the ED heat, the CBI heat, a majority of those papers were supplied by Lalan Singh. And what has happened is that now in the last 4-5 months, Lalan Singh was one JDU leader who was closest to RJD family. And there was an impending fear that if Nitish Kumar doesn't agree for a whole lock, stock, barrel merger of JDU with RJD, there could be a substantial split, more than 2/3 of it, and a merger of that was about to take place. Nitish Kumar also realized at the same point of time that, that the way India Alliance is panning out, moving out with zero movement whatsoever on the seat sharing agreement, he felt that what RJD is right now where they have a 0 Lok Sabha seat in the state of Bihar. The same situation, JDU might face the same situation with 3 or 4 seats in 2024 election. So fear of an imminent split plus a lackluster show, fear of a lackluster show are the two guiding principles which forced Nitish Kumar to look to the BJP. What happened for him as a stroke of luck would be that the BJP was also not very confident of going solo in the state of Bihar. Right. Because the survey after survey, talking to people on the ground, what they gathered was that they might win 30 seats, they might win 28 seats, but chances of them repeating 39 was nowhere on the anvil. And this was something which was simply unacceptable to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So, it came at the most opportune time for both sides. He wanted to save the split and shore up its strength. BJP wanted to repeat 2019, which led to this alliance taking place. And that is the reason why both the sides have agreed. And what you said, there was an interesting anecdote which got published in today's newspaper that, Mamata Banerjee was also not very happy with that if Nitish was to be made one of the co-convener or one of the conveners, the conveners of India Alliance, because there was always a fear that Nitish might switch side. And if the convener of the India bloc switches side, that would have been the ultimate embarrassment for the India Alliance. And that is the reason what this is being reflected in the soundbite of Mallikarjun Kharge. Kabir.
All right then, joining us on the broadcast is Ajit K. Jha, senior journalist, and Aditi Fadnis, senior journalist, who also joins us on the broadcast. Aditi, your initial and opening comments vis-a-vis why Nitish essentially went back. A lot of factors that are being spoken about, a lot of op-eds that have been written in various reputed dailies today as well.
I don't know about op-eds, and I am Aditi Fadnis from Business Standard newspaper. So just to correct the intro. Basically, I think the issue at the heart of the crisis is something that dates back to the time Laluji came out of jail and became quite actively involved in RJD JDU politics. I remember a few months ago, Radhakrishnan Das Agarwal, who is a very senior member of the BJP, a general secretary, telling me confidently after hearing a speech, we were sitting together and hearing a speech by Manoj Jha, telling me very clearly that now the so-called Ulte Ginti for RJD and JDU has started. His prediction was that Laluji will insist that Tejashwi be made chief minister. That way it will give him a degree of breathing space for the coming days, especially against all these charges of corruption and ED and so on. And when that doesn't happen and Nitish does not concede, the whole arrangement will collapse. And in many ways, that was prophetic because that is what has happened. My information on the ground is that a couple of days ago, the Bihar cabinet had a meeting which ended in precisely 12 minutes. That meeting was the meeting where Nitish proposed that the Lok Sabha elections and the assembly elections be held together. I think he was fed up of the kind of pressure that he was facing from Lalu Prasad and this repeated sort of demand that Tejashwi be made chief minister immediately. And he said, fine, let the chips fall where they may. That meeting ended in 12 minutes. Before the meeting, there was a press release from the secretariat, Bihar secretariat, saying there will be no press conference after this briefing. And
right.
I mean, if the meeting ended, it means that the proposal was not accepted. And I think immediately after that, this whole unraveling started.
Certainly. Big news that we're tracking for you, ladies and gentlemen, even as Aditi has given us, an input, an insight of why she feels these are particular reasons why Nitish Kumar went back into the NDA fold. It is the end of the JDU-RJD alliance in the state of Bihar. In fact, the JDU-BJP alliance is back in Bihar. Nitish Kumar has formally tendered his resignation at the Raj Bhavan is in fact what we're picking up. Ajit K. Jha, senior journalist, is with us on the broadcast. Ajit ji, the latest, Nitish Kumar has tendered his resignation. Of course, formal technicalities, but we are going towards, snowballing towards that new JDU-BJP alliance. Of course, the HAM partner and player over there as well.
Yeah, that's right. In fact, see, the big gainers and who are the losers from this drama. I mean, the biggest gainer in many ways is the BJP. Why? Because number one, the BJP gets an additional state. It already is in power in 12 states, and now it is in power in Bihar, back to Bihar. So it's a 13th state for Bihar, number one. Number two, if you look at the combination of JDU and BJP in terms of the Lok Sabha seats, in 2019 they had won 39 out of 40 seats.
Right.
So it's going to be a similar repeat this time, especially given the Ayodhya and the Mandir issue. That has got a massive connect in Bihar this time. And the reason was that Prime Minister Modi, before he began his Pran Pratishtha ceremony, he actually ended up going to North Bihar, got all Mithila painters from there. Remember that Ram, his Sasural was North Bihar, right? Madhubani, Darbhanga, Sitamarhi, that Mithilanchal area. So that has completely changed the political sociology of Bihar. It has saffronized in a major way. So the big gainer, now that Nitish is back with BJP, the big gainer is the BJP. And of course, the gainer is Nitish in many ways. Why? Because Nitish's party was being sliced from both sides, from the RJD, from the BJP partly, because many of his Rajya Sabha MPs in the past had left JDU and gone to BJP. And the big pressure was coming from Congress, which was demanding about 10 to 12 MPs, and those MPs were going to be cut from Nitish's share of 16 MPs. So now Nitish doesn't have to worry about that. He will end up getting all his sitting MPs back in the saddle. They will all be contesting. So the chance of the party surviving the split has really helped him. So if you look at it, the two big gainers from this entire drama, number one is the BJP. In fact, there is a bigger gain here. What is the gain? The biggest ideological challenge to Hindutva was actually coming from Nitish's Mandal, the caste surveys that Nitish had done while he was still with the India Alliance. Now, today what has happened, the Hindutva and the so-called Mandal have come together. The Kamandal and the Mandal have joined hands. So that is going to be a major gain for the NDA. Whereas if you look at the other side, the big loss is obviously for the RJD, especially in the short term. Why? Because in the short term, they are no more in the government. The deputy chief minister, for example, he is supposed to be quite a dynamic leader, but he'll be out. He'll be back in with the masses. His entire sort of coalition, the MY coalition, loses out in a big way, and there is a fear that they will, the BJP and the JDU is going to make major inroads in the Yadav vote banks because several of the top Yadav leaders are now with the BJP. So at least the urban Yadavs is going to move in a big way towards the BJP. So the RJD loses out in the short term, and in the long term, it might appear that the RJDs and Congress's votes have increased. Why? Because they will be contesting more seats now, both in the Lok Sabha and in the Vidhan Sabha election in 2005. But in terms of, is that going to convert to seats? I have my doubts when it comes to Lok Sabha election. In terms of Lok Sabha election, remember, 39 out of 40 to NDA in 2019. The probability of that repeat in 2024 is very, very high. In terms of Vidhan Sabha, the distribution of votes are so different that the RJD still might end up becoming the single largest party, but will it be able to form the government in Bihar? Again, from this vantage point, it seems highly unlikely. So I think...
Right. Ajit K. Jha with a great, number breakup over there. But Brijesh, what's your viewpoint on, the Mandir versus Mandal topic that Ajit Ji has touched upon over here? Temple politics and its impact. I mean, those surveys might indicate that the BJP wasn't really confident of going it solo. But of course, the Ram Mandir must have had an impact in the state of Bihar as well.
Well, the Ram Mandir must have had, but I think the BJP was not very sure of repeating 39 out of 40. And this is the only reason why they have opted to go along with Nitish Kumar, because otherwise the mood in the state BJP is very, very against a substantial chunk of the BJP Bihar unit is completely against this alliance. They say that it erodes whatever kind of ideological commitment we display, and it makes us a laughing stock. So the reason why the Prime Minister, Amit Shah had also said openly that the gates are closed, as perhaps for the first time a senior leader of his level had gone on to say this thing against Nitish Kumar. The reason they have gone back is that 2024 is of extreme importance to them, and Bihar is one of the 3-4 states where the chances of them going a bit less than what they had acquired in 2019 was there, and that is the reason why this merger between coming together of Nitish Kumar and BJP has taken place, because both sides will gain out of this. The BJP will be the bigger gainer, but it's not like that JDU won't get anything. The JDU, going by the fact that the India alliance is in complete disarray, the JDU also stands to gain a lot. They get to remain the party intact, they get to remain in power, they get to have that many number of seats, and chances of conversion on number of seats which you're fighting to the number of seats you win will be far more higher when he's aligned himself with the BJP rather than going along with the RJD. So it's a win-win situation for the BJP. It's a shot in the arm for the Nitish Kumar. Now the challenge is before the RJD and the Congress combine as to how they pick up the gauntlet from here onwards and try to, as Tejasvi Yadav, sources close to Tejasvi Yadav have been saying since yesterday, as he was being he was heard saying that like khela abhi hona baki hai. So whether the RJD and the Congress combine will be able to do any kind of khela in the number of seats contested to the number of seats they actually go on to win will be very, very interesting to watch out for.
All right. Aditi Fadnis, what's your opinion on the fact that, the seat sharing tussle, which supposedly seems to be one of the bones of contentions between Nitish Kumar and the opposition INDIA alliance, would it have been any different had the seat sharing been finalized before the recently concluded assembly elections? Is that sort of like a missed opportunity for the India alliance and the opposition bloc as a whole?
I have the firm opinion, without contradicting anyone else on the panel, that everything that is happening today is a result of state level politics, not national politics. I don't believe that, seat sharing in Lok Sabha, understanding with other parties, all that can be negotiated. The issue is not that. What you cannot be negotiated is your government in the state. Without that, you are nothing. So I feel that till late last night, there were rumors that Nitish Kumar is fearing a split in the JDU, that the RJD and JDU, one group of the JDU could go ahead and form a government. I think those negotiations were going on till late at night, which is why last night Samrat Chaudhary, the BJP chief, actually contradicted his party's position when he said nothing is settled yet between JDU and BJP. Please don't go to town. We have not withdrawn, nobody has withdrawn support, nobody has agreed to give support, so let's just wait. That was around 11 o'clock at night. Everything hinges on the politics in the state. If Nitish Kumar does not continue to be chief minister, and the minute he would have given up his chief ministership, believe me, half of JDU would have gone to RJD, half of it would
Aditi,
have gone.
sorry to cut you short over there, but live visuals that we're getting at the moment, apologies for interjecting. These are visuals that are coming across from the Raj Bhavan. Nitish Kumar has made his way over there. The security has certainly been beefed up, absolutely. The protection and the entire motorcade of the current Chief Minister, Nitish Kumar, has made its way to the Raj Bhavan. The Bharatiya Janata Party has already put their letter of support. That already made its way into the Raj Bhavan earlier. The NDA legislators are also going to be there very soon and shortly and elect Nitish Kumar as their leader. The cavalcade now moving in even further. I just can't miss out the fact, Brijesh, that Nitish Kumar, using the sustainable option over there, he's driving an electric, all-electric EV vehicle, just to point it out there. Nitish Kumar now at the Raj Bhavan, Brijesh.
Well, I think he is at Raj Bhavan, and what we have also been told is that immediately after coming back from Raj Bhavan, and once the Mann Ki Baat of Prime Minister gets over, all the BJP MLAs will go, and there will be a function, there will be a meeting of the NDA alliance which will take place, and in this meeting Nitish Kumar will be elected as its leader, and post that a formal approach will be given to the laying the claim for the post of chief ministership will be given to the governor, and then a time will come out, most likely between 3 to 4 is what we have been given to understand, is when Nitish Kumar is likely to take oath as the new chief minister.
Well, there you have it, a little glimpse of Nitish Kumar finally this very morning.
आप सब लोगों को हम बता देते हैं कि आज हमने इस्तीफा दे दिया। समझ गए ना? आज हमने मुख्यमंत्री से इस्तीफा दे दिया और जो सरकार थी उसको भी समाप्त करने का हमने आज गवर्नर साहब को दे दिया। अरे इसलिए नौबत हुई है, चल रहा था तो इसीलिए थोड़ी परेशान। आप लोग तो हमसे बहुत पूछ रहे थे, हम बीच में बंद कर दिए थे कुछ बोलना, तो हम देख रहे थे तो वही सब लोगों की राय, अपने पार्टी के लोगों की राय, चारों तरफ से राय आ रही थी, तो हमने सब लोगों की बात को सुन लिया, तो इसीलिए आज हमने इस्तीफा दे दिया। अब ये जो भी सरकार थी वो समाप्त कर दिया गया।
बीजेपी साथ दे रही है आपको?
आप
गठबंधन को आपको छोड़ना पड़ा
नहीं? हाँ, अभी हम जो पहले गठबंधन को छोड़ के नए गठबंधन बनाए थे, और जो नया गठबंधन 1.5 महीना से बनाए थे, 1.5 साल से, तो यहाँ पर भी जो स्थिति इधर आकर के ठीक नहीं लगी है, और जिस तरह से लोगों का दावा हो रहा था, जो इतना मेहनत किया जाता था कि वही लोग ये सब काम कर रहे हैं, वो सब जरा धीरे धीरे लोगों को खराब लग रहा था। तो इसीलिए आज हम लोगों ने दे दिया, अलग हो गए। अब आज अन्य पार्टियां एक साथ होकर के जो पहले थी, वो अगर आज ही अगर तय करेगी तो आज उसके बारे में फैसला होगा, तो आप जानिएगा, अभी वेट करिए। मैंने
आरोप है कि आप अवसरवादी हैं।
भाई हमने बता दिया कि हमको लगा करियर के बीच में बहुत कुछ कहना चाह रहे थे, नहीं कुछ बोल रहे थे, हम कुछ नहीं बोल रहे थे, चारों तरफ की बात थी, कितना काम हम कर रहे थे, और उधर भी लोग हम अलायंस करवाए, क्या क्या करवाने में लगे, और कोई कुछ काम ही नहीं कर रहे थे। तो सबको लेकर के तकलीफ और यहाँ पर भी लोगों को तकलीफ, तो ये हो गया तो हमने बोलना छोड़ दिया था। अब सबकी रुकी अभी आपको आज जो कुछ होगा तभी आप लोग रहिएगा, अभी रहिएगा, बाकी लोग आ जाएंगे और उसमें क्या लोग कहते हैं तो सबका बात सुन लीजिएगा और उसके बाद जो कुछ भी होगा तो भी जान लीजिएगा। हमने छोड़ दिया।
Well, a lot of clamor right outside the Raj Bhavan. I mean, I'm sure a couple of cameras really got damaged. The minute the Chief Minister got out of his vehicle, everybody wanted a little bite, a little reaction, a little piece. Glad to have heard his complete reaction, at least the audio clip of it. Over there, Nitish Kumar, in a slip of word, slip of tongue, said that 1.5 महीने का ये जो alliance था हमारा, फिर he quickly corrected himself, said it was 1.5 years, but it actually feels like just a month and a half long, a month and a half old, this alliance that he went into and then quickly came out of, clearly miffed with the fact that other people started calling him out, Nitish Kumar over there, making it clear that हमने छोड़ दिया.
See, it's very strange that the kind of flip-flop he has done. He was in the BJP, then he said that, he didn't like the fact that he was undercut by the politics of the BJP, where they backstabbed him by propping up Chirag Paswan, which dented his numbers and all, and he was feeling suffocated. So it's wonderful to see, how he suffocates in one side, immediately switches sides, gets suffocated to other side, immediately switches side, and then again makes the change, and still lives to tell the tale and expects people to believe even a word of what he's saying. But this is politics, and I have been saying this for a very long time, that perhaps he's the most unique political phenomena in the country, the most unique political persona, and that is why he somehow managed to be at the forefront of somebody else's need, and that makes him practically indispensable as far as the politics of Bihar is concerned.
Absolutely. I will go across to Ajit K. Jha for him to break down the reaction of Nitish Kumar, but then again Nitish Kumar live on your screens.
मुख्यमंत्री से इस्तीफा दे दिया और जो सरकार थी उसको भी समाप्त करने का हमने आज गवर्नर साहब को दे दिया।
ऐसी नौबत क्यों आई ऐसी?
अरे इसलिए नौबत हुई है कि ठीक नहीं चल रहा था, तो इसीलिए थोड़ी परेशान। आप लोग तो हमसे बहुत पूछ रहे थे, हम बीच में बंद कर दिए थे कुछ बोलना, तो हम देख रहे थे, तो वही सब लोगों की राय, अपने पार्टी के लोगों की राय, चारों तरफ से राय आ रही थी, तो हमने सब लोगों की बात को सुन लिया, तो इसीलिए आज हमने इस्तीफा दे दिया। अब ये जो भी सरकार थी वो समाप्त कर दिया गया।
बीजेपी साथ दे रही है क्या नौबत आ गई थी? अब गठबंधन को आपको छोड़ना पड़ा?
नहीं, हाँ, अभी हम जो पहले गठबंधन को छोड़ के नए गठबंधन बनाए थे, और जो नया गठबंधन 1.5 महीना से बनाए थे, 1.5 साल से, तो यहाँ पर भी जो स्थिति इधर आकर के ठीक नहीं लगी है, और जिस तरह से लोगों का दावा हो रहा था, जो इतना मेहनत किया जाता था कि वही लोग ये सब काम कर रहे हैं, वो सब जरा धीरे धीरे लोगों को खराब लग रहा था, तो इसीलिए आज हम लोगों ने दे दिया, अलग हो गए। अब आज अन्य पार्टियां एक साथ होकर के जो पहले थी, वो अगर आज ही अगर तय करेगी तो आज उसके बारे में फैसला होगा, तो आप जानिएगा, अभी वेट करिए। मैंने जो कर दिया,
आरोप है कि आप अवसरवादी हैं।
भाई हमने बता दिया कि हमको लगा, हम बीच में तो कुछ नहीं बोल रहे थे, आप याद करिए ना कि बीच में बहुत कुछ कहना चाह रहे थे, नहीं कुछ बोल रहे थे, हम कुछ नहीं बोल रहे थे, चारों तरफ की बात थी, कितना काम हम कर रहे थे, और उधर भी लोग हम अलायंस करवाए, क्या क्या करवाने में लगे, और कोई कुछ काम ही नहीं कर रहे थे, तो सबको लेकर के तकलीफ, और यहाँ पर भी लोगों को तकलीफ, तो ये हो गया तो हमने बोलना छोड़ दिया था। अब सबके लिखित अभी आपको आज जो कुछ होगा तभी आप लोग रहिएगा, अभी रहिएगा, बाकी लोग आ जाएंगे और उसमें क्या लोग कहते हैं तो सबका बात सुन लीजिएगा और उसके बाद जो कुछ भी होगा तो भी जान लीजिएगा। हमने छोड़ दिया।
Well, Aditi Fadnis of the Business Standard continues to be with us. Aditi, would you like to break down the Chief Minister's comment and remark over there?
There's not much to break down. He said everything quite clearly. He has said that he's been facing a lot of pressures for the last couple of months. And that ties in with what the BJP's perception of the situation is. BJP on its own could never have dreamt of forming a government in Bihar. Now with Nitish Kumar, not only are they going to form a government, they're going to be partners in the government. And after that, in the next Bihar Assembly election, who knows what will happen? We really don't know. I think what has actually happened is that Lalu ji has been a victim of his impatience and his ambition for his family and his son. And I have a feeling that Lalu ji would not have been averse even to tie up with the BJP. Despite his long record of anti-BJP position and his closeness to the Congress, he would not have been averse given all the pressures of ED and other investigative agencies. But I think the BJP was having none of it. The BJP has driven an equally tough bargain with Nitish Kumar. We now have to see what the result of that bargain will be. And their tactical position has been the agreement will be on our terms this time and not on your terms. Nitish Kumar is a very experienced, very sophisticated and a very clear-headed politician. And if we are to attack him for being opportunist or for being Palturam, then I'm afraid the same charge applies to the BJP as well. I don't see how the BJP can reconcile itself to saying all the things they said about him after the last round of negotiations and then tying up Hindi mein kahawat hai thook ke chatna. And frankly, the BJP is as guilty of that as Nitish Kumar is.
All right. Ajit K. Jha, senior journalist, also with us on the broadcast. Earlier, you were of the opinion, Ajit ji, that the biggest gainer in this situation is going to be the BJP, even more than Nitish Kumar himself. Several other senior journalists that we've been speaking to ever since the morning have given us various kinds of metaphors and analogies. कोई कह रहा है ये चाबुक हमेशा नीतीश और लालू के पास होती है. Somebody saying कि the mortal body is that of Nitish Kumar, even as the spirit keeps on changing in the form of various coalition governments. Do you think this time is going to be any different? Who do you think is going to have the reins this time? Is it going to be the BJP?
See, do a classic comparison between Bihar and UP, right? In UP, the whole state is saffronized. Uttar Pradesh has become the pocket borough of the BJP, thanks to the Ayodhya movement since 1990s. Unlike that, and remember, Bihar is also a Hindi heartland state, but BJP never came to power in Bihar. Initially, from 2005, it piggybacked on Nitish Kumar. And with the help of Nitish Kumar, it expanded its, let's say, popularity all over the state. Today, the situation is the reverse. Today, Nitish Kumar is piggybacking the BJP. Today, Nitish Kumar needs the BJP much more than the BJP needs him. See, in that sense, now Bihar is moving more and more towards Uttar Pradesh. In that sense, the entire of North Bihar, especially Mithilanchal and the Simanchal areas, which historically were the last constituencies where the Congress started losing and BJP started gaining, or the RJD started losing and BJP started gaining, has now totally saffronized. Look at the advisors of Nitish Kumar. The main advisors of Nitish Kumar, the two Chaudharis and Sanjay Jha. Sanjay Jha actually was an Arun Jaitley man from BJP. He came to Nitish Kumar, and he now dominates, and he's the principal advisor of Nitish Kumar. So in a way, when Nitish Kumar used to listen to, earlier many of his advisors who were actually at one time very close to the RJD, now no more. Now he is totally in the their main advisors are those who have close links with the BJP. As I said, both the Chaudharis and in this case Sanjay Jha. So what I'm trying to point out here is that now Nitish needs the BJP much more. Ideologically as well. In fact, today there was a meeting, not today, but yesterday, where Ashwini Chaubey, who is the biggest critique of Nitish Kumar, and Nitish Kumar, both were together inaugurating a mandir in Buxar, which is actually the area of Ashwini Chaubey. Remember the classic JP movement, Ashwini Chaubey and Nitish Kumar. Nitish Kumar used to be a student of Bihar College of Engineering those days. And Ashwini Chaubey was the Patna University Students' Union president. They were classic rivals since those days. You see the two coming together in a mandir. Nitish Kumar, who's actually supposed to be a socialist, who in the past used to keep away from mandir politics, begins his innings now by inaugurating a temple in Buxar. So I'm trying to point out that Nitish under pressure, remember it is the same Nitish who was the architect of the India alliance. It was the same Nitish who called in 2003 July the meeting of all the leaders, went ahead and got Mamata Banerjee, even went to Rao of Telangana, former chief minister, to bring him into the fold. It was the same Nitish who was arguing that we need Congress, we don't need a third front. Now look at the sort of 180 degrees turn of Nitish. What it shows is that he realized, and his advisors of course convinced him, that the winning player in 2024 is the BJP, not the India alliance. So he switched sides, and now he will be in a way under pressure of BJP. You might see much more cabinet ranked ministers from the BJP, perhaps the speaker from the BJP, and you will see certainly, and he also wants a special package from the NDA government at the center. So for all these reasons, today Nitish Kumar is piggybacking the BJP. It's no more BJP piggybacking Nitish Kumar.
All right. Pertinent points over there by Ajit K. Jha, but let's also bring the viewership up to speed with what's happening in terms of the political developments in the state of Bihar. What we're learning is that the resignation has been tendered. Rajendra Arlikar and Nitish Kumar's picture has now been posted on social media as well. But at the same time, let's also tell the viewers that the first thing that the Chief Minister actually did after tendering his resignation was to dial up the Prime Minister. Had a conversation with Prime Minister Modi right after the submission of resignation.
Well, I think what we've been given to understand by sources is that the second resignation was tendered, because the BJP was also very clear on this side that they don't want any last minute surprises, and they said that all the due process will follow only once Nitish Kumar tenders his resignation. So post tendering his resignation, the Prime Minister, he got a call from Prime Minister, and the Prime Minister spoke to him and congratulated him before his appointment as before him becoming Chief Minister for yet another term, this time along with the BJP, and this is the long and short of the entire issue, the message which we have received. The fact is that many believe that that whether the regional part, whether the state unit was pro Nitish Kumar or not, which they were definitely not. This entire deal is driven by the Prime Minister. and I completely agree with what Aditi was saying, that that if you call BJP, if you call JDU and or Nitish Kumar as Palturam, the flip-flop stigma should also be attached to the BJP. I completely agree with her that that the BJP also has to do a lot of explaining about as one of the memes which have gotten viral on the social media is like people waiting and saying that please make up your mind so that we can say that Bihar mein Jangal Raj hai ya nahi hai. That it was also an infra dig on our profession as well. But nonetheless, the fact of the matter is that yes, what Bihar does is that it exposes the hollowness of one word which is called ideology. No party is immune to the pulls and pressures of the power at hand, and this is the reason why when push comes to shove, they are not at all willing to shed that ideological tag just to make sure that they remain in power by hook or by crook. For them, power is like the ultimate end of the entire gig. So whenever political parties try to impress upon with their ideologies and all, I think Bihar continues to provide the most shining example in form of Nitish Kumar and others.
Well, absolutely. I think Giriraj Singh will have to spend some time, mustering up, learning phrases, idioms in favor of Nitish Kumar this time around. Of course, that's the picture with the governor of Bihar, Rajendra Arlikar. The Prime Minister dialed up Nitish Kumar as soon as he submitted his resignation. This is what we're picking up from our sources. Ladies and gentlemen, let's quickly listen in to what Nitish Kumar said the minute he reached Raj Bhavan. Let's understand what Nitish Kumar, why he switched back to the NDA fold, what were some of those reasons by himself.
कि आज हमने इस्तीफा दे दिया, समझ गए ना? आज हमने मुख्यमंत्री से इस्तीफा दे दिया और जो सरकार थी उसको भी समाप्त करने का हमने आज गवर्नर साहब को दे दिया।
ऐसी नौबत क्यों आई ऐसी?
अरे इसलिए नौबत हुई है कि ठीक नहीं चल रहा था, तो इसीलिए थोड़ी परेशान। आप लोग तो हमसे बहुत पूछ रहे थे, हम बीच में बंद कर दिए थे कुछ बोलना, तो हम देख रहे थे, तो वही सब लोगों की राय, अपने पार्टी के लोगों की राय, चारों तरफ से राय आ रही थी, तो हमने सब लोगों की बात को सुन लिया, तो इसीलिए आज हमने इस्तीफा दे दिया। अब ये जो भी सरकार थी वो समाप्त कर दिया गया।
क्या नौबत आ गई थी? आप गठबंधन को आपको छोड़ना पड़ा?
नहीं, हाँ, अभी हम जो पहले गठबंधन को छोड़ के नए गठबंधन बनाए थे, और जो नया गठबंधन 1.5 महीना से बनाए थे, 1.5 साल से, तो यहाँ पर भी जो स्थिति इधर आकर के ठीक नहीं लगी है, और जिस तरह से लोगों का दावा हो रहा था, जो इतना मेहनत किया जाता था कि वही लोग ये सब काम कर रहे हैं, वो सब जरा धीरे धीरे लोगों को खराब लग रहा था। तो इसीलिए आज हम लोगों ने दे दिया, अलग हो गए। अब आज अन्य पार्टियां एक साथ होकर के जो पहले थी, वो अगर आज ही अगर तय करेगी तो आज उसके बारे में फैसला होगा, तो आप जानिएगा, अभी वेट करिए। मैंने जो कर दिया,
आरोप है कि आप अवसरवादी हैं।
भाई हमने बता दिया कि हमको लगा, हम बीच में तो कुछ नहीं बोल रहे थे, आप याद करिए ना कि बीच में बहुत कुछ कहना चाह रहे थे, नहीं कुछ बोल रहे थे, हम कुछ नहीं बोल रहे थे, चारों तरफ की बात थी, कितना काम हम कर रहे थे, और उधर भी लोग हम अलायंस करवाए, क्या क्या करवाने में लगे, और कोई कुछ काम ही नहीं कर रहे थे, तो सबको लेकर के तकलीफ, और यहाँ पर भी लोगों को तकलीफ, तो ये हो गया, तो हमने बोलना छोड़ दिया था। अब सबके लिखित अभी आपको आज जो कुछ होगा तभी आप लोग रहिएगा, अभी रहिएगा, बाकी लोग आ जाएंगे और उसमें क्या लोग कहते हैं तो सबका बात सुन लीजिएगा, और उसके बाद जो कुछ भी होगा तो भी जान लीजिएगा। हमने छोड़ दिया।
अच्छा ब्रिजेश, let's break down हमने छोड़ दिया as well a little bit more. He's pinpointed some of those reasons. नीतीश वो बोल रहे हैं नीतीश काम नहीं करते, वो किस पर इस समय निशाना साधा जा रहा है? Can we try and understand that?
I mean, he's basically he's hitting out at RJD and he's also hitting out at the Congress party. What he's saying by वो कुछ काम नहीं कर रहे हैं, basically he's saying that I went out of my way to stitch up this coalition, but the Congress is not making any movement forward and the future looks bleak. And then he also hit out at the RJD for saying that there are too many pulls and pressures because of which the government couldn't function as smoothly as possible. So he's basically putting all the blames at the doorstep of Congress and RJD, and it's a extremely in this turn of events, the RJD has been caught napping, if I may say so, because in the last only 2-3 days we saw a lot of action happening on the part of the RJD as well, where Tejasvi Yadav went on to say that there could be a khela hobe, or Bihar is not like Maharashtra, where parties can be broken, or 2/3 parties can be broken, and the other side goes on to support the ruling dispensation. I think there was no problem with the numbers right now as we speak. And what Nitish Kumar said was something which was on the expected line. It was not like he said something which was completely contrary to what he has been at least hinting at for quite a while now. If you remember, when somebody asked him when the elections were going on, assembly elections was going on, somebody said what is happening at the India front. So, he very tongue-in-cheek remark said, why don't you go and ask the Congress party? Because they are busy fighting election. It looks like that they don't care about fighting the Lok Sabha election. So, it's very clear that, he has been unhappy with the way, the progress of event as far as the India alliance is concerned. And this is exactly what he's saying right now.
Senior journalist Ajit K. Jha also with us on the broadcast. Ajit ji, is there more to read between the lines here vis-a-vis the Prime Minister dialing up Nitish Kumar the moment he tendered his resignation? Even as we're looking at these pictures of him and Arlekar with that resignation, it almost looks like a certificate and a prize that's been given to Nitish Kumar rather than a resignation that's been given to the governor.
Look, Kabir, if you look at Bihar politics from 2005 until today, almost 20 years, Nitish Kumar has been longer with the BJP than with the RJD, right? So, in a way, the BJP and JDU are natural allies in Bihar. In fact, the first term of Nitish Kumar is when he was called the Suhasan Babu. The kind of governance changes that he brought about in Bihar were tremendous. In fact, if you look at his 20 years, it was precisely the first 10 years when he transformed Bihar, lowered criminality. Bihar was supposed to be at one time a jungle Raj. Today you go out in Bihar at 2 at night and you hardly see any crime in the entire of North Bihar, in the central zones of Bihar, which when I was an editor in Times of India, Patna, it used to be a total jungle Raj. So look at economic growth of Bihar, one of the highest, almost double-digit growth of Bihar. In fact, Sushil Modi was the finance minister for the entire period. And double-digit growth of Bihar, which had never happened during the Lalu Raj. So in a way, as I'm arguing, these two are natural allies. Both BJP and JDU, they stress on growth, which Lalu never did during his 15 years, his and Rabri Devi's regime. And finally, let me break two myths of Bihar. One, people always say in Bihar, the best way to understand Bihar is caste politics. I disagree. Why? Look at Nitish Kumar's caste, Kurmi. It's merely 2.9% vote. But look at Nitish Kumar. He has been a chief minister for almost 18 years. Why? Because with the help of George Fernandes, he learned how to build coalition. In fact, he was the first one to create the coalition of what we now call extremely backward castes and most backward castes. He was the first one to create what we call, the poorest of the poor among the Dalits. So he ended up building that coalition in a major way. This is not merely a caste coalition in Bihari language. It's called the Pachpania community. So these are all MBCs, EBCs, OBCs minus the Yadav. Now that is an extraordinary development. If you look at the transformation of Bihar patriarchally, I mean, he was the first one to give these cycles to women. You move around Bihar today and all you see are college girls and young girls from schools moving around in bicycles, something I never saw. I'm actually from Bihar. I never saw when I grew up in Bihar. So in that sense, although Bihar is still a fairly poor state, but the kind of transformation he has brought about, look at literacy rates. Bihar's women's literacy has grown over 19% for the last 2 decades. Average in the country is less than 15%. So the transformation in Bihar is enormous. And finally, when we call him a Paltu Ram, or as someone pointed out that Bihar is a classic case of Paltu Ram, it's absolutely untrue. Congress is in bed with Shiv Sena in Maharashtra, correct? BJP was in bed with Mehbooba Mufti in Kashmir. JDS, Janata Dal Secular, is in alliance with BJP in Karnataka. Mamata Banerjee was a cabinet minister of Vajpayee ji. So what I'm trying to argue that the entire electoral politics of India is filled with Paltu Rams, is filled with unnatural alliances. Why? Because politics is a game of compulsion. The thing with what is the genius of Nitish Kumar, that a minority government he ran for almost 18 years. I mean, if you think of, if you contrast him with Lalu, for example, Lalu ran a majority government. Lalu always won single-handedly, whereas Nitish is the junior most partner of that alliance. He has merely 45 assembly seats out of 243, and yet he has been chief minister. So that is the genius of Nitish, that he's a man who gets rogered from both the sides by the national parties, Congress and the BJP, by the single largest party, RJD, and yet he's able to look for opportunities when he's facing deep crisis. Every time Nitish Kumar has changed sides, it is precisely when JDU was being sliced from both the sides. So this is how Ramvilas Paswan used to do politics. In fact, you can call him also a Paltu Ram. But the fact that once in an interview when I asked him that you managed to cling on to any government, he said that is the nature of Dalit politics or backward politics in Bihar, that you are dominated in such a way by the dominant parties that you end up siding one way or the other. So in a way, Nitish has been able to make that stream of Bihar politics into a successful politics. I mean, to stay as, compare him to Naveen Patnaik. Naveen Patnaik has been sort of chief minister in a very stable environment in Odisha. Nitish has equally been a chief minister, but in a very unstable environment with minority support, relying totally on his very efficient bureaucrats, and has transformed Bihar. You go to Patna. Patna is today, it has the second largest medical college in the entire country.
Well, Ajit, sorry to cut you short. Vinod Tavade is speaking live. Let's quickly cut across.
प्रस्ताव का डॉक्टर रमेश कुमार जी, डॉक्टर प्रेम कुमार जी, भागरथी देवी, जनक राम जी और नितिन नवीन जी ने समर्थन दिया, और सभी विधायकों ने एक मत से वो प्रस्ताव पारित किया, जिस प्रस्ताव में भाजपा, जदयू, सभी एनडीए के मित्र पक्ष मिलकर एनडीए की सरकार बिहार में बनाई जाए। बिहार वासियों के हित के लिए ये सरकार बने, और भारतीय जनता पार्टी के विधायक दल के नेता के नाते सम्राट चौधरी जी का चयन किया गया, और उपनेता के नाते श्रीमान विजय सिन्हा जी का चयन किया गया है। मैं अभी सम्राट जी और विजय जी को 2-2 मिनट कहने के लिए कहता हूं, और यहां से सभी विधायक जदयू के साथ संयुक्त बैठक के लिए जाएंगे। वहां एनडीए की बैठक में वहां पर नेता उपनेता चयन किया जाएगा, और बाद में फिर माननीय राज्यपाल जी को हम सब मिलेंगे।
आज भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने मेरे जीवन के लिए एक ऐतिहासिक कार्य किया और मैं देश के यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री आदरणीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी, देश के गृह मंत्री आदरणीय अमित शाह जी और पार्टी के हमारे राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष आदरणीय जेपी नड्डा जी और यहाँ पर हमारे 2 चुनाव प्रभारी के तौर पर नियुक्त हैं आदरणीय विनोद तावड़े जी और दीपक प्रकाश जी के नेतृत्व में बिहार में भारतीय जनता पार्टी का अध्यक्ष भी भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने हमें बनाया, विरोधी दल का नेता भी बनाया। ये मेरे लिए भावुक क्षण है कि आज सरकार में भी दायित्व, सरकार में काम करने के लिए भी विधानमंडल दल का नेता के तौर पर चयन किया। इसके लिए मैं देश के प्रधानमंत्री जी से लेकर पार्टी के राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष सभी नेतागण और सभी माननीय विधायकों का मैं विशेष तौर पर धन्यवाद भी देता हूं कि बिहार के विकास के लिए और लालू प्रसाद जी के आतंक को समाप्त करने के लिए जो जनमत 2020 में हम लोगों को मिला था उसको फिर से एनडीए के रूप में स्थापित करना और बिहार में जंगल राज नहीं बन सके, इसके लिए भारतीय जनता पार्टी के पास जब प्रस्ताव आया आदरणीय नीतीश कुमार जी का और उनके दूत के तौर पर संजय झा जी यहाँ आए, हम लोगों को प्रस्ताव दिया तो हम लोगों ने समर्थन का निर्णय लिया और पार्टी का जो दायित्व है एक सामान्य कार्यकर्ता के तौर पर पार्टी को मजबूत करना और देश के यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में 2024 में 40 की 40 सीट जिताकर बिहार से देने का संकल्प भी हम लोगों ने लिया है। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। अब आदरणीय विजय सिन्हा जी से आग्रह करूंगा।
आज भारतीय जनता पार्टी जो भी जिम्मेवारी दी है हमारे नेतृत्व सक्षम नेतृत्व, मैं हृदय से आभार और धन्यवाद देता हूं कि बिहार के अंदर व्याप्त अपराध, भ्रष्टाचार, जंगल राज की मानसिकता गुंडे राज में तब्दील हो रहा था और सक्षम नेतृत्व ने बिहार की जनता के हित में जो निर्णय लिए हैं, मैं अपने देश के प्रधानमंत्री, राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष, गृह मंत्री और प्रभारी महोदय का आभार व्यक्त करते हैं, धन्यवाद देते हैं कि जो भी निर्णय है हम लोग बिहार की जनता के भावनाओं के अनुरूप और जनता के जो जनादेश है उसका सम्मान करते हुए बिहार के अंदर एक सकारात्मक रचनात्मक वातावरण बने, ये हम लोगों के संकल्प सुशासन स्थापित करने का, उसको साकार करने के लिए अपने नेतृत्व के आदेश के प्रति आभार और बिहार की जनता के प्रति अपनी जिम्मेवारी निभाने के लिए तमाम लोगों का धन्यवाद।
So the BJP state unit in Bihar just addressed the media. Samrat Chaudhary, the head of the party unit in the state of Bihar, saying that we have vowed to make sure that all 40 seats come back to the Bharatiya Janata Party. Not 39 this time around, one more. All 40 of them come back to
I think,
the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Interesting thing, Kabir, which he said that, it's an emotional moment for him. I cannot help but recollect a banter between Nitish Kumar and Samrat Chaudhary when he said, like, why are you wearing this safa? And he said that I'm going to wear it till I make you resign. So, well, technically now he can take off the safa because Nitish Kumar has resigned. But now Samrat Chaudhary for a few hours, because now Nitish Kumar is going to be Chief Minister once again, and with the support of Samrat Chaudhary. So, like, it's a very bittersweet kind of it's a very strange situation for most of those.
This is poetic injustice.
in the Bihar BJP unit. But yeah, I mean, a command is a command, and they are sticking sticking to it. Now they will go to Bihar Chief Minister's residence, where there is going to be a meeting of the NDA coordination committee, in which they will
JDU MLAs and
JDU
BJP
and
MLAs.
BJP MLAs, along with HAM and other parties which are part of this entire NDA alliance gig, and then they will elect Nitish Kumar as their leader. Once the Nitish Kumar is elected leader of the bloc, then they will go to Governor's house, where both the BJP and the JDU will present lay their claim to form the government, saying that they have support of these many legislators, and post that Nitish Kumar will go and be sworn in as the chief minister, perhaps for the 9th time. I mean, so and also wanted to add to what Ajit Jha was saying, that one of the reason is, we have always seen various political parties entering into alliance, unholy alliances, with alliances which they cannot explain other than their desire for power is. But only one person has done this flip-flop so consistently that it's almost magical, is Nitish Kumar.
You use that analogy.
Nobody has done it. Like, people have gone for unnatural alliances. BJP aligned with Mehbooba Mufti, which was unthinkable, but they went and did it. So the pursuit of power is all right, but nobody has. It is like, BJP going with Mehbooba, then ditching Mehbooba Mufti, then again signing up with Mehbooba Mufti. No other politician has done it, and done it with such consummate ease as Nitish Kumar is. That is, I think, he's the only person who has put all these, there were phrase which was earlier used, when people will go from one party to another and post that Bomai judgment came, the IRAMs and the Gayarams,
right.
Nitish Kumar is like the god of IRAMs and Gayarams, if I may say so, with the kind of, the way he has saddled both ideologies, ditching BJP, saying that they are communal, and ditching RJD because they're saying it's a jungle Raj.
You use that analogy very beautifully. I think it very aptly describes what Nitish Kumar has done. It is nothing short of a beautiful trapeze act that he has been able to do. Right now, this is what we're picking up, ladies and gentlemen. There's going to be a meeting of the NDA at Nitish Kumar's residence. You will have the JDU MLAs, you'll have the BJP MLAs, the HAM, all the supporters of this new alliance in the state of Bihar. They will then make their way to the governor's residence, the Raj Bhavan, stake claim to the formation of the new government, and then the mega swearing in ceremony. Do stay on with News9 Live for that rolling coverage as well. Now, of course, the BJP state unit in this, in Bihar, not really, all gung-ho about the fact that Nitish Kumar is now going to be their chief minister as well. Raj Singh will have to change his ways of how he addresses Nitish Kumar now. As a matter of fact, what I'm being told is that Raj Singh has reacted to Nitish Kumar tendering his resignation. Let's take a look at whether he's laboring through this time around as well or not. Raj Singh.
नीतीश कुमार जी को मैं धन्यवाद देता हूं कि उन्होंने इस्तीफा दे दिया। उनकी जो भी मजबूरी रहे, लेकिन बिहार पेशोपेश में था। क्या फिर से बिहार को 1.5 साल में जंगल राज 2 की स्थिति आ गई थी? अगर लालू जी की सरकार तेजस्वी का ताजपोशी हो जाता तो बड़ी कठिनाई होती। मैं बिहार वासियों से इतना ही कहूंगा कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी 2005 तक जंगल राज के खिलाफ लड़ाई लड़ते रहे और हम कुर्बानी देते रहे, और हमने उस समय भी अपने संगठन के बलबूते पर नीतीश कुमार को 2000 से ही मुख्यमंत्री, केवल इसलिए कि जंगल राज से मुक्ति मिले। मुझे अब एक ही चीज का है कि अब इन्होंने दे दिया है। मुझे डर लग रहा था, जिस तरह से प्रेशर पड़ रहा था लालू यादव का नीतीश कुमार जी के ऊपर तेजस्वी को ताजपोशी के लिए, तो फिर बिहार दोबारा जंगल राज में आ जाता। इससे मुक्ति मिली। अब भारतीय जनता पार्टी जंगल राज नहीं आने देगा, लालू जी की ताजपोशी नहीं होने देगी।
Well, joining us on the broadcast is, of course, Gautam Mukherjee and Dr. Kumar Anand. A very warm welcome to the both of you. Gautam Mukherjee, your initial thoughts, comments on how you've been looking at these developments. It was a crazy, crazy Saturday and quite an eventful Sunday as well. Your opening comments.
Well, I think Nitish Kumar fully expected to be the convener and the putative prime ministerial candidate, which is why he worked so hard to bring the Mahagathbandhan together, the India alliance together. And he was soundly betrayed by Congress in particular, who put in Kharge, Mamata Banerjee, who prompted them from the back. And so right from then, he's been in talks with the BJP, I understand from about December onwards. And that's the one part of it. So really, the other part of it is that the peculiar politics of Bihar. You've got the Muslim Yadav combine, on which the RJD has a total grip. You've got the other castes, which is partially with Nitish and the JDU, and partially with the BJP. So for any chief minister, it so happens that Nitish is going to be sworn in for the 9th time. But for anybody who refuses to go under in this kind of setup, you have to swing from one to the other. Now, how long this sort of ironclad, three-legged stool will continue in the future is something that we have to wait and see. But for the moment, it's advantage BJP with the general elections coming up and Nitish back in the fold.
Rajesh Pandey this side. I just wanted to ask you a question. You know, with a majority of analysts and, political commentators believe that post 22nd of January, the 2024 Lok Sabha is a done deal. You know, that the BJP is the only line of argument left is whether BJP is going to win 350 seats or 400 seats. In the middle of this, with the BJP going in for an alliance with Nitish Kumar, which they have been roundly and severely criticizing, does this also indicate that the BJP is not that confident as far as the Bihar is concerned? And that is the reason why they went for this?
It's not a lack of confidence. It is a lack of complacence. You do not, call anything a done deal until the chickens hatch. And whether it's 300 or whether it's 400, every opportunity to try and strengthen your hand is the way to proceed. I wouldn't be surprised if there are some developments in Karnataka next.
Well, that's the tweet that has been put across by Srinivas BV. He says this is who Nitish Babu is. Jairam Ramesh had earlier tweeted that particular post has been deleted. Of course, we were quick to put it out there. Jairam Ramesh has likened Nitish Kumar with that of a chameleon, like इनके बदलते रंग गिरगिट को भी टक्कर दे रहे हैं. बार बार राजनीतिक साझेदार बदलने वाले नीतीश कुमार रंग बदलने में गिरगिटों को कड़ी टक्कर दे रहे हैं. जयराम रमेश has taken down this particular tweet, but then Srinivas BV has put out a picture of the chameleon as well. We also have with us on the broadcast, joining us on the broadcast is also Dr. Kumar Anand. Let's quickly cut across to them. Dr. Kumar Anand, किस तरीके से देख रहे हैं सर आप आज की इन गतिविधियों को? अब गिरगिटों की तस्वीरें सोशल मीडिया पे पोस्ट की जा रही हैं और नीतीश कुमार का नाम कैप्शन में डाला जा रहा है.
देखिए, पॉलिटिक्स को बहुत हाई मोरल पेडिस्टल पे नहीं रखा जा सकता. जो इंडियन पॉलिटिक्स है उसमें आप पाएंगे कि कोई भी दल ऐसा नहीं है, चाहे बीजेपी हो, कांग्रेस हो, नीतीश हो, लालू हो, जिन्होंने कभी एक दूसरे के खिलाफ एक दूसरे को क्रिटिसाइज नहीं किया हो और एक दूसरे से हाथ नहीं मिलाया हो. इसलिए इसको किसको गिरगिट कहा जाए या नहीं कहा जाए, इट इज अ बिग क्वेश्चन. सेकंड, पॉलिटिक्स इज गेम ऑफ सर्वाइवल. आप देखिए कि ये राम जन्मभूमि वाला मामला हुआ, उसके बाद में एक तरीके का कि मुझे एक लहर सी दिखाई देती है, लगभग उसी तरीके की जो 1984 में इंदिरा गांधी के मर्डर के बाद में एक नजर आई थी। दूसरा ये है कि आप इसको देखते हैं कि
बीजेपी लीडर शहनवाज हुसैन लाइव ऑन योर स्क्रीन,
उसी की तरफ हम लोग जा रहे हैं।
Well, that was a little quick reaction, of course.
सम्राट चौधरी को, विजय सिन्हा जी को अभी हम लोग फिर एक साथ बैठकर जो है सो बैठक होगी, जा रहे हैं हम लोग।
लेकिन मीटिंग में क्या हुआ, एक बार बोल दीजिए क्या हुआ है।
सम्राट चौधरी और विजय सिन्हा फैसला हुआ, हमारे नेता सम्राट चौधरी हुए और विजय सिन्हा डिप्टी सीएम। तो आप लोग खुश हैं? हाँ एकदम खुश है। कैसे नहीं खुश? अरे खुश नहीं तो सीएम हाउस जा कैसे रहे? एकदम खुश है। आप लोगों को कुछ मिला है कि नहीं? अभी नहीं, अभी नेता लोग तय करेगा ना। अभी डिप्टी सीएम हुए हैं सम्राट चौधरी और विजय सिन्हा जी। और कितने लोग मंत्री? अब इसके बाद
लेकिन मीटिंग में क्या हुआ, एक बार बोल दीजिए क्या हुआ।
मीटिंग में तो यही इतनी बड़ी बात बताया गया।
सम्राट CH करोगे वो स्टिल मेक सेंस। एस चौधरी इलेक्टेड।
Well, डॉक्टर कुमार आनंद, लेट्स कट अक्रॉस बैक टू हिम। दखल देने के लिए माफी चाहेंगे। आप अपने थॉट जरूर पूरे करिए डॉक्टर साहब, और साथ में ये भी बताइए जिस तरीके के बीजेपी के रिएक्शंस आपको अभी सुनने को मिले, इस तरीके से लग रहा है सम्राट चौधरी और विजय सिन्हा, सिर्फ यही दो नाम बीजेपी बार बार उछाल रही है।
देखिए, एक बैकवर्ड है और एक फॉरवर्ड है। तो ये तो इसके बीजेपी जो है उच्च जातियों के साथ साथ जो पिछड़ी जाति है उनको भी साधना चाहती है। खासकर कर्पूरी ठाकुर जी को भारत रत्न देना इस दिशा को ही एक इंडिकेट करता है। तो मैं जहां से बात कर रहा था कि आप देखिए कि नीतीश के सामने ये दुविधा रहेगी, नीतीश जी के सामने, कि ये लैंड फॉर जॉब वाला जो मामला है, द होल टॉप लीडरशिप RJD is involved and they are being charge sheeted also. Sometime if it happens they are sent to jail or something at that time, what will be the law and order situation, how to function the government? मेरे ख्याल से कुछ नीतीश कुमार जी के दिमाग में ये सारी दुविधाएं भी रही होंगी। और जहां तक आप ये कहिए कि यादव मुस्लिम कंबाइन की बात है, तो पिछले इलेक्शन में भी ये कंबाइन था, उसके बावजूद जो है इन लोगों ने मिलकर 39 सीट्स जो है एनडीए ने जीती थी। इसलिए वो कोई कास्ट कॉम्बिनेशन वगैरह महत्वपूर्ण नहीं है। हाँ, ये जरूर महत्वपूर्ण है, जैसे मैंने कहा, एक साइलेंट लहर जो है आफ्टर राम जन्मभूमि, राम टेम्पल के बाद में एक नजर आ रही है। और दूसरा ये जो नीतीश कुमार के मन में रहा होगा कि लैंड फॉर जॉब स्कैंडल में इफ समथिंग मूव्स अराउंड और टॉप RJD लीडरशिप इज चार्जेटेड इज being sent to jail, what he will do, और उन तमाम चीजों को लेके उनके मन में दुविधा रही होगी। तो मुझे लगता है कि इन सब चीजों ने उनके डिसीजन मेकिंग को एक डायरेक्शन दिया होगा।
All right, you know what, let's quickly listen in to Nitish Kumar once again as he made his way to the Raj Bhavan to tender his resignation. Right before that he spoke to the media. Let's listen into that reaction.
कि आज हमने इस्तीफा दे दिया, समझ गए ना। आज हमने मुख्यमंत्री से इस्तीफा दे दिया और जो सरकार थी उसको भी समाप्त करने का हमने आज गवर्नर साहब को दे दिया। अरे इसलिए नौबत हुई है कि ठीक नहीं चल रहा था, तो इसीलिए थोड़ी परेशान। आप लोग तो हमसे बहुत पूछ रहे थे, हम बीच में बंद कर दिए थे कुछ बोलना, तो हम देख रहे थे। तो वही सब लोगों की राय, अपने पार्टी के लोगों की राय, चारों तरफ से राय आ रही थी, तो हमने सब लोगों की बात को सुन लिया। तो इसीलिए आज हमने इस्तीफा दे दिया। अब ये जो भी सरकार थी वो समाप्त कर दिया गया।
गठबंधन को आपको छोड़ना पड़ा?
नहीं, हाँ, अभी हम जो पहले गठबंधन को छोड़ के नए गठबंधन बनाए थे, और जो नया गठबंधन 1.5 महीना से बनाए थे, 1.5 साल से, तो यहाँ पर भी जो स्थिति इधर आकर के ठीक नहीं लगी है, और जिस तरह से लोगों का दावा हो रहा था, जो इतना मेहनत किया जाता था कि वही लोग ये सब काम कर रहे हैं, वो सब जरा धीरे धीरे लोगों को खराब लग रहा था। तो इसीलिए आज हम लोगों ने दे दिया, अलग हो गए। अब आज अन्य पार्टियां एक साथ होकर के जो पहले थी, वो अगर आज ही अगर तय करेगी तो आज उसके बारे में फैसला होगा। तो आप जानिएगा, अभी वेट करिए। मैंने जो कर दिया,
आरोप है कि आप अवसरवादी हैं।
भाई हमने बता दिया कि हमको लगा, हम बीच में तो कुछ नहीं बोल रहे थे। आप याद करिए ना कि बीच में बहुत कुछ कहना चाह रहे थे, नहीं कुछ बोल रहे थे। हम कुछ नहीं बोल रहे थे, चारों तरफ की बात थी, कितना काम हम कर रहे थे, और उधर भी लोग हम अलायंस करवाए, क्या क्या करवाने में लगे, और कोई कुछ काम ही नहीं कर रहे थे। तो सबको लेकर के तकलीफ, और यहाँ पर भी लोगों को तकलीफ, तो ये हो गया, तो हमने बोलना छोड़ दिया था। अब सबके लिखे अभी आपको आज जो कुछ होगा तभी आप लोग रहिएगा, अभी रहिएगा, बाकी लोग आ जाएंगे और उसमें क्या लोग कहते हैं तो सबका बात सुन लीजिएगा, और उसके बाद जो कुछ भी होगा तो भी जान लीजिएगा। हमने छोड़ दिया।
नीतीश कुमार जी को मैं धन्यवाद देता हूं कि उन्होंने इस्तीफा दे दिया। उनकी जो भी मजबूरी रहे, लेकिन बिहार पेशोपेश में था। क्या फिर से बिहार को 1.5 साल में जंगल राज 2 की स्थिति आ गई थी? अगर लालू जी की सरकार तेजस्वी का ताजपोशी हो जाता तो बड़ी कठिनाई होती। मैं बिहार वासियों से इतना ही कहूंगा कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी।
Well, from Giriraj Singh, let's quickly cut across to KC Tyagi. He's currently
अशोका होटल में जो बैठक हुई थी, उसमें एक साजिश के तहत इंडिया गठबंधन का नेतृत्व करने के लिए श्री खड़गे का नाम सुझाया गया था। इससे पहले मुंबई की बैठक में सर्वसम्मति से तय हुआ था कि बगैर किसी का चेहरा आगे रखे बगैर ये इंडिया गठबंधन काम करेगा। पहली शाम को श्री केजरीवाल जी के आवास पर जब ममता बनर्जी गई थी, तो उन्होंने बाहर आकर के प्रेस से कहा था कि कल की बैठक में किसी का नाम प्रस्तावित नहीं होगा। कांग्रेस के उसी कॉकस ने एक साजिश के तहत ममता बनर्जी के द्वारा उनका नाम सुझाया गया। यद्यपि श्री खड़गे जी ने बाद में उसको खुद ही अस्वीकार कर दिया। दरअसल जितनी भी गैर कांग्रेसी क्षेत्रीय दल हैं, चाहे वो लोक दल हो, चाहे सपा हो, चाहे बसपा हो, चाहे जेडीयू हो, चाहे आरजेडी हो, चाहे ममता बनर्जी की पार्टी हो, चाहे शरद पवार जी की पार्टी हो, ये सब दल कांग्रेस पार्टी से लड़ करके भारत की राजनीति में इन्होंने एक अपना स्थान बनाया है। कांग्रेस पार्टी अपने सर्वाइवल के दौर से गुजर रही है। पिछले 2 लोकसभा चुनाव में नेता प्रतिपक्ष के लायक भी उनके पास सांसद नहीं थे, लिहाजा वो क्षेत्रीय जो नेतृत्व है इन दलों का, उनको समाप्त करना चाहते हैं। वो इनके विकास में रोड़ा है और उन्होंने सिस्टमेटिक तरीके से इस लड़ाई को लंबा खींचने का काम किया जो टिकट बंटवारे का था। हम मुंबई से भी और उससे पहले भी कहते रहे हैं कि सीटों का बंटवारा जल्दी होना चाहिए। वो भारतीय जनता पार्टी की ताकत को कम करके आंक रहे हैं या फिर उनको जानकारी नहीं है। हम उनके साथ रहे हैं। ग्रास रूट पे उनका काम है, साधन संपन्न पार्टी है, प्रधानमंत्री की लोकप्रियता है। उससे लड़ने के लिए जिस तरह का तामझाम होना चाहिए किसी गठबंधन के पास, उसका नितांत अभाव इंडिया गठबंधन के साथ था। और कैसे ये नेतृत्व हड़पना चाहते हैं उसका सबसे बड़ा उदाहरण है जो कांग्रेस के राज हैं, हरियाणा, हिमाचल, उत्तराखंड, राजस्थान, मध्य प्रदेश, छत्तीसगढ़, तेलंगाना, कर्नाटका और आसाम में किसी भी पार्टी के साथ सीटों की कोई तालमेल नहीं होगी। यहां पर कांग्रेस पार्टी अकेले लड़ेगी और जो क्षेत्रीय दलों के द्वारा जो अर्जित की गई राजनीतिक भूमि है उस पर डाका डालने के लिए डिस्प्रपोर्शनेट तरीके से हिस्सेदारी मांग रहे हैं। यूपी, बिहार, तमिलनाडु, पश्चिमी बंगाल, महाराष्ट्र, वहां उनकी यूपी 1 सीट, बिहार 1 सीट और पश्चिमी बंगाल 2 सीट, महाराष्ट्र 1 सीट, 2 या 3 सीट तमिलनाडु, और सब जगह इनकी डिस्प्रपोर्शनेट डिमांड है। और इसलिए गठबंधन हमारे साथ भी नहीं हो पाया और न इन दलों के साथ होगा। मैं श्री अखिलेश यादव जी के उस बयान से सहमति रखता हूं जिसमें उन्होंने कहा है कि वार्ता पहले से ही शुरू करके सीटों की तालमेल पर करनी चाहिए थी। हम संयुक्त लोकदल में रहे हैं, जनता दल में रहे हैं, सपा भी जिसमें हिस्से थी। आधा दर्जन एमएलए राजस्थान में, आधा दर्जन एमएलए मध्य प्रदेश में हुआ करते थे। हरियाणा में, पश्चिमी यूपी में तमाम लोकदल का राजकाज हुआ करता था। लेकिन कांग्रेस पार्टी का नेतृत्व सबको नीचा दिखा करके इसको हड़पना चाहता है। हमें अफसोस है और राहत भी है कि जो इंडिया गठबंधन का निर्माता था, जो पहला संयोजक था, आज उन्होंने और जनता दल यू ने इस गठबंधन से अपने आप को अलग कर लिया है और एनडीए के गठबंधन में हम आज से शामिल हैं। 27 सितंबर 2022, अब से 1.5 साल पहले, चौधरी देवीलाल जी की जयंती थी हिसार में। उसमें मैं भी नीतीश कुमार जी के और तेजस्वी यादव जी के साथ उपस्थित था। जितने भी वहां पर नेता थे, सबसे नीतीश कुमार जी ने निजी तौर पर हाथ जोड़ करके निवेदन किया था कि कांग्रेस पार्टी को इस गठबंधन में शामिल करो। हमें अफसोस है कि हमने कांग्रेस पार्टी को देश की राजनीति में एक्सेप्टेबिलिटी दिलवाई। ये पार्टी अछूत हो चुकी थी। आम आदमी पार्टी, ममता बनर्जी की टीएमसी, समाजवादी पार्टी ऑफ अखिलेश यादव और के चंद्रशेखर राव की पार्टी, इन सब ने गैर कांग्रेसी, गैर बीजेपी मोर्चे बनाने के प्रयास किए थे। इसी प्रस्ताव को लेकर के चंद्रशेखर राव पटना गए थे नीतीश कुमार जी को समझाने के लिए, उनको अपने पक्ष में लाने के लिए। नीतीश कुमार जी ने तब भी चंद्रशेखर राव जी से कहा था कि कांग्रेस पार्टी को रखो। ये सिर्फ नीतीश कुमार थे, जनता दल यू था, जिसकी वजह से इंडिया गठबंधन बना और कांग्रेस पार्टी को भारत की राजनीति में पुनः स्थापित करने का और सम्मान दिलाने का काम हमने किया। हमें अफसोस है कि जो कांग्रेस पार्टी का जो कॉकस था, उसकी षड्यंत्रकारी भूमिका से आज हम मुक्त हुए हैं।
गिरगिट से तुलना कर रहे हैं नीतीश कुमार को जयराम रमेश।
मैं तो प्रारंभिक संबोधन में ही उनकी आलोचना कर चुका हूं कि किस प्रकार उन्होंने हमारे साथ बिट्रे किया।
तो क्या जैसा करें कि सारा दोष कांग्रेस के ऊपर है, आपके आरजेडी से कोई दिक्कत नहीं थी?
आरजेडी से स्थानीय स्तर पर कुछ मामलों को लेकर के दिक्कत रही, लेकिन गठबंधन जो टूट रहा है वो कांग्रेस पार्टी की हठ धर्मिता की वजह से टूट रहा है। और मैं अपने राजनीतिक अनुभव जो मेरा 50 साल का है, उसके आधार पर मैं कह सकता हूं, इनका गठबंधन ना टीएमसी से होगा, इनका गठबंधन ना सपा से होगा, और बहुत दिक्कतें आएंगी महाराष्ट्र में भी और तमिलनाडु में।
तो जो ये सारे कंसर्न्स थे कांग्रेस को लेकर के, तो जब मीटिंग हुई थी तो काफी दिन बीत चुका है, कभी क्या कन्वे नहीं किया गया था नीतीश कुमार के द्वारा या आपकी पार्टी?
उनका काम करने का एक भिन्न तरीका था। सितंबर के बाद वो 4 महीने के लिए फिर गोल हो गए। नीतीश कुमार जी ने प्रयास करके पटना में मीटिंग बुलाई, उसके बाद 4 महीने के लिए फिर गोल हो गए, उसके बाद फिर बेंगलुरु में मीटिंग बुलाएगी, 4 महीने के बाद फिर गोल हो गए, फिर मुंबई में मीटिंग बुलाई गई, 4 महीने के बाद फिर गोल हो गए। तो उनका काम करने का एक तरीका है कि जो गैर कांग्रेसी दल कांग्रेस के साथ काम करना चाहते हैं वो कांग्रेस की शर्तों पे काम करें।
तो क्या ये जो अलायंस है केवल लोकसभा चुनाव को लेकर के है?
नहीं, ये लोकसभा और इस अलायंस में को हम पहली बार नहीं है, ये लोकसभा के लिए फिर विधानसभा के लिए।
कपिल सिब्बल कह रहे हैं कि पहले राम राज्य इन अयोध्या मतलब अयोध्या में राम राज्य की बात करते हैं बीजेपी, लेकिन अब आया राम गया राम की बात बिहार में नजर आ रही है।
वो तो खुद कांग्रेस पार्टी छोड़ करके कांग्रेस के खिलाफ चुनाव लड़ चुके हैं, उनको कहने की क्या मतलब ये जरूरत है?
उप मुख्यमंत्री पर क्या कहेंगे?
नहीं, वो देखिए ये आज इतने भर के लिए है जो जयराम रमेश जी ने और मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे जी ने जो कमेंट किए हैं, ये है। अब शाम को ओथ हो जाने दीजिए, उसके बाद कल भी बात करेंगे, परसों भी बात करेंगे।
आपको मतलब आरजेडी से कोई परेशानी नहीं थी? जो
नहीं, मैंने ये नहीं कहा। मेरा जो संबोधन है, जो मेरा एड्रेस है आपके साथ कन्वर्सेशन है, वो जयराम रमेश और मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे ने जो वक्तव्य जारी किया उसको लेकर। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
सर एक बार बस प्रतिक्रिया इस पर दे दीजिए, जो अभी मौजूदा जैसे इस्तीफा दे दिया, जो भी शेयर अभी आप कर सकें उस चीजों को लेकर।
मैं सिर्फ उसी तक अपनी बात सीमित रखना चाहता हूँ। ये सारा घटनाक्रम पटना में है और पटना में आपकी टीम जो है गेट के बाहर खड़ी हुई है।
सर आखिरी सवाल, आपने स्टेट्स का बताया, आपने अलग अलग स्टेट्स का बताया कि यहाँ पर कोई अलायंस नहीं होगा, तो महाराष्ट्र में अभी फिलहाल कांग्रेस की क्या स्थिति है? अलग अलग
एक सीट है कांग्रेस पार्टी की और वो शायद 25 सीटों पर क्लेम कर रहे हैं।
और आखिरी बार जब इंडिया अलायंस की मीटिंग हुई थी वर्चुअली, तब कन्वीनर को लेकर बातचीत हुई थी, तब ये कहा जा रहा था कि नीतीश कुमार जी का नाम आगे रखा था, उसके बाद राहुल गांधी ने कुछ और कहा, कांग्रेस पार्टी का कुछ अलग रवैया रहा, इस पर क्या?
बोल चुका, उसका जिक्र कर चुका है। सोका होटल की जो प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस थी, किस तरह एक साजिश के तहत खड़गे जी का नाम रखा गया। पहली शाम को जब केजरीवाल जी के घर पे ममता जी गई हैं, उसके बाद सार्वजनिक तौर पर, आप में से भी कई लोग रहे होंगे, जब उन्होंने घोषणा की थी कि बगैर चेहरे के हम लोकसभा चुनाव में जाएंगे, और जो कॉकस है कांग्रेस का, उसी ने खड़गे जी का नाम रखवाया, उन्हीं ममता बनर्जी से जिनकी सरकार को बर्खास्त करने की अधीर रंजन चौधरी आज डिमांड कर रहे हैं।
सर डिले का क्या कारण हुआ कि रैली, सीट डिस्कशन, कैंपेन, किसी चीज पर 3 से 4 मीटिंग के बाद?
नहीं, वो कांग्रेस पार्टी को मजबूत करना चाहते हैं, इंडिया गठबंधन को नहीं, इसलिए सारी चीजें टाली जा रही थी। पदयात्रा की गई, उसके उद्देश्यों को लेकर के हमें कोई दिक्कत नहीं, लेकिन पदयात्रा के जरिए वो समूचे विपक्ष को कांग्रेस के झंडे के नीचे लाना चाहते थे। वो ममता बनर्जी को हुक्म दे रहे हैं कि फलानी तारीख को आइए, वो नीतीश कुमार को हुक्म दे रहे हैं कि फलानी तारीख को आइए, वो शरद पवार को हुक्म दे रहे हैं कि फलानी तारीख को शामिल हुए, जैसे कि हम कांग्रेस पार्टी के कार्यकर्ता हैं। ये भी हमको कबूल नहीं था, लिहाजा नीतीश कुमार जी ने 1 सप्ताह पहले ही घोषणा कर दी थी कि वो इस रैली में नहीं जाएंगे।
सर लेकिन अभी वो इस तरह से बता रहे हैं कि सब कुछ ठीक है, बिहार को अगर अलग रख देते हैं, वहाँ पर मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे ने ममता बनर्जी को पत्र लिखा है, तो अभी उसको लेकर भी प्रतिक्रिया दे दीजिए।
आप 1-2 दिन के बाद फिर मिलो, तब बताएंगे।
ठीक है सर, थैंक यू सर।
So that was KC Tyagi, of course, hitting out at the Congress party, specifically, if I could take names, Jairam Ramesh and Mallikarjun Kharge's recent remarks vis-a-vis the chameleon remark coming across from the Congress party. Now, just to update the viewership over here, 4:40 p.m. today is when JP Nadda is expected to reach Patna. Meanwhile, what we're picking up from various sources who are and attended the press conference of Samrat Chaudhary and Vijay Sinha, Vinod Tavade, of course, also present over there, who's also the BJP in charge for the state of Bihar. These two names, Samrat Chaudhary and Vijay Sinha, have been prompted for the position of the deputy chief ministers. These are the leaders and the deputy leaders of Bharatiya Janata Party's legislature. Of course, Gautam Mukherjee and Professor Naval Kishore Chaudhary continue to be with us on the broadcast. Do stay on with us. Thank you for patiently waiting on. We will have to slip into a quick commercial break over here, and then we'll break down KC Tyagi's remarks on the other side.
Bangalore traffic is an example of something that has gone wrong with our system.
We have more than 50 flyovers in Bangalore city. If flyover is a solution to traffic problem, Bangalore should not have traffic problem.
According to TomTom Traffic Index 2022, Bangalore is ranked as the second worst city in the world when it comes to traffic.
The speed limit at the ORR is 80 kilometers per hour, but our vehicle has only moved 10 kilometers per hour.
What Bangalore needs is a surgery, but what we have been offered repeatedly are band-aids.
Only on the world's first news OTT. News9 Plus, ahead of the curve.
Somewhere I feel you're both a creator and a destroyer, like a Lord Shiva and Brahma in one. You created all these businesses, but finally most of the businesses either it has lost out on the way, even the successful one, you've lost control, or you in some other you've lost the leadership. Do you, like you are a creator, it was your own creation, do you also hold yourself responsible some way?
No business which was successful has been destroyed.
Has been
ownership is a very different thing. The Zeal Entertainment Enterprise Limited or Z Media or Dish TV or City Cable or any of the businesses which I have created will never die.
Not die, but the control, you always wanted.
It doesn't matter, control, who's, you will never lose, you will never have a control. Ek din to khali haath jana hai. So I am not a control freak. I want to create things.
Why do you think the whole world always would have had his eyes on your businesses? And you have been throttling so many takeover bids. So you first befriended none other than Rupert Murdoch. And then you also stood up against him and said that India is not for sale. So why have people been so much enticed to come and take over your businesses?
Well, लड़की सुंदर होती है तो उसके पीछे बहुत लड़के आते हैं. If you have a successful business, people will want to have that business.
You recently, in this Z Entertainment, with regard to that, you called me up and said that Barun, Z ko bachana hai. I mean, I obviously said that quite rightly, that I'm too insignificant for that. But what was the issue? Who were you saving Z from?
The people, those who wanted to grab the Z Entertainment.
No, but that's Invesco was coming in between the merger, right?
Invesco and the Invesco's supporter behind the scene.
So what happened?
They wanted to take over the business. And we wanted to save that, and we have succeeded to save.
But you saved, but Sony is still a multinational, right? It's still not an Indian company.
Sony we have merged with each other. We are partners.
But they have the majority share.
They have majority, but doesn't matter.
Usually, you were very against multinationals. You wore your Indianness up your sleeves. But in this case,
Japanese are very different.
Japanese,
they are like Indians.
So you have a problem with the Western world, and I think
I don't say Western world, particular individuals or particular kind of corporations.
Your shareholding has dropped from 41% plus to 4% in Zeal.
We will again increase our stake to more than 25%.
Oh, really? What about the double A's? Have the Ambanis made a takeover bid of Z Entertainment ever?
I will not like to comment.
You'll not like to comment.
This and more. Streaming on News9 Plus. News is now content. Subscribe and get free vouchers.
Well, welcome to this special show where we are in fact looking at the big churn in Bihar. A lot of hectic activity in Bihar politics that's taking place. We have Nitish Kumar going ahead and submitting his resignation. He's resigned from the Gadbandhan CM position that he was in fact holding to, and now he started on with the new alliance and he'll be sworn in as the Chief Minister again after the BJP has also given its letter of approval for Nitish Kumar. And there is a lot of hectic activities, and at News9 we are getting you the latest from the ground. Rajesh, I think you have some more
yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Varghese, what we have been given to understand is that, the meeting of NDA legislatures in Bihar has started, and Nitish Kumar has been accepted, has been announced as the leader of the NDA legislative party, and all the MLAs who were present there, they clapped at this announcement. Jitan Ram Manjhi, who was there at the gate when Nitish Kumar saw him, he hugged Jitan Ram Manjhi, which is sign of, new bonhomie which is going on. And then Nitish Kumar went on and hugged Vinod Tawle. Tawle is the BJP state in charge of Bihar. So it looks like, all the fight which has been going on, all the bad blood which has been going on in the last 1.5 years of alliance of JDU and RJD is going away. Now the Nitish Kumar has been elected as the NDA legislature, and oppose this, both the entire NDA bloc will go to governor and lay claim at forming the government. What we have been also given to understand is that JP Nadda will fly in in another hour 45 hour and 15 minutes time from right now, approximately close to 1:45, and is expected to reach Patna at around 4:35. So in all probability, the swearing in ceremony will now take place at around 7 p.m. This is what our sources are telling us. Varghese.
Well, also very interestingly enough, when we look at the kind of situation that is unfolding when Nitish Kumar in fact went to the Raj Bhavan and after that tendering his resignation, he had this to say why he in fact went ahead and carried on with that resignation. Let's listen to what Nitish Kumar had to say.
आज हमने इस्तीफा दे दिया, समझ गए ना। आज हमने मुख्यमंत्री से इस्तीफा दे दिया और जो सरकार थी उसको भी समाप्त करने का हमने आज गवर्नर साहब को दे दिया। अरे इसलिए नौबत हुई है कि ठीक नहीं चल रहा था, तो इसीलिए थोड़ी परेशान। आप लोग तो हमसे बहुत पूछ रहे थे, हम बीच में बंद कर दिए थे कुछ बोलना, तो हम देख रहे थे, तो वही सब लोगों की राय, अपने पार्टी के लोगों की राय, चारों तरफ से राय आ रही थी, तो हमने सब लोगों की बात को सुन लिया, तो इसीलिए आज हमने इस्तीफा दे दिया। अब ये जो भी सरकार थी वो समाप्त कर दिया गया।
बीजेपी साथ दे रही है, क्या नौबत आ गई थी? आप गठबंधन को आपको छोड़ना पड़ा?
नहीं, हाँ, अभी हम जो पहले गठबंधन को छोड़ के नए गठबंधन बनाए थे, और जो नया गठबंधन 1.5 महीना से बनाए थे, 1.5 साल से, तो यहाँ पर भी जो स्थिति इधर आकर के ठीक नहीं लगी है, और जिस तरह से लोगों का दावा हो रहा था, जो इतना मेहनत किया जाता था कि वही लोग ये सब काम कर रहे हैं, वो सब जरा धीरे धीरे लोगों को खराब लग रहा था। तो इसीलिए आज हम लोगों ने दे दिया, अलग हो गए। अब आज अन्य पार्टियां एक साथ होकर के जो पहले थी, वो अगर आज ही अगर तय करेगी तो आज उसके बारे में फैसला होगा, तो आप जानिएगा, अभी वेट करिए। मैंने जो कर दिया,
आरोप है कि आप अवसरवादी हैं।
भाई हमने बता दिया कि हमको लगा, हम बीच में तो कुछ नहीं बोल रहे थे। आप याद करिए ना कि बीच में बहुत कुछ कहना चाह रहे थे, नहीं कुछ बोल रहे थे, हम कुछ नहीं बोल रहे थे, चारों तरफ की बात थी, कितना काम हम कर रहे थे, और उधर भी लोग हम अलायंस करवाए, क्या क्या करवाने में लगे, और कोई कुछ काम ही नहीं कर रहे थे, तो सबको लेकर के तकलीफ, और यहाँ पर भी लोगों को तकलीफ, तो ये हो गया, तो हमने बोलना छोड़ दिया था। अब सबकी रुकी थी। अभी आपको आज जो कुछ होगा तभी आप लोग रहिएगा, अभी रहिएगा, बाकी लोग आ जाएंगे और उसमें क्या लोग कहते हैं तो सबका बात सुन लीजिएगा, और उसके बाद जो कुछ भी होगा तो भी जान लीजिएगा। हमने छोड़ दिया।
मैं श्री अखिलेश यादव जी के उस बयान से सहमति रखता हूं, जिसमें उन्होंने कहा है कि वार्ता पहले से ही शुरू करके सीटों की तालमेल पर करनी चाहिए थी। हम संयुक्त लोकदल में रहे हैं, जनता दल में रहे हैं, सपा भी जिसमें हिस्से थी, आधा दर्जन एमएलए राजस्थान में, आधा दर्जन एमएलए मध्य प्रदेश में हुआ करते थे। हरियाणा में, पश्चिमी यूपी में तमाम लोक दल का राजकाज हुआ करता था, लेकिन कांग्रेस पार्टी का नेतृत्व सबको नीचा दिखा करके इसको हड़पना चाहता है। हमें अफसोस है और राहत भी है कि जो इंडिया गठबंधन का निर्माता था, जो पहला संयोजक था, आज उन्होंने और जनता दल यू ने इस गठबंधन से अपने आप को अलग कर लिया है और एनडीए के गठबंधन में हम आज से शामिल हैं। 27 सितंबर 2022, अब से 1.5 साल पहले, चौधरी देवीलाल जी की जयंती थी हिसार में। उसमें मैं भी नीतीश कुमार जी के और तेजस्वी यादव जी के साथ उपस्थित था। जितने भी वहाँ पर नेता थे, सबसे नीतीश कुमार जी ने निजी तौर पर हाथ जोड़ करके निवेदन किया था कि कांग्रेस पार्टी को इस गठबंधन में शामिल करो। हमें अफसोस है कि हमने कांग्रेस पार्टी को देश की राजनीति में एक्सेप्टेबिलिटी दिलवाई। ये पार्टी अछूत हो चुकी थी। आम आदमी पार्टी, ममता बनर्जी की टीएमसी, समाजवादी पार्टी ऑफ अखिलेश यादव और के चंद्रशेखर राव की पार्टी, इन सब ने गैर कांग्रेसी, गैर बीजेपी मोर्चे बनाने के प्रयास किए थे। इसी प्रस्ताव को लेकर के चंद्रशेखर राव पटना गए थे नीतीश कुमार जी को समझाने के लिए, उनको अपने पक्ष में लाने के लिए। नीतीश कुमार जी ने तब भी चंद्रशेखर राव जी से कहा था कि कांग्रेस पार्टी को रखो। ये सिर्फ नीतीश कुमार थे, जनता दल यू था, जिसकी वजह से इंडिया गठबंधन बना और कांग्रेस पार्टी को भारत की राजनीति में पुनः स्थापित करने का और सम्मान दिलाने का काम हमने किया। हमें अफसोस है कि जो कांग्रेस पार्टी का जो कॉकस था, उसकी षड्यंत्रकारी भूमिका से आज हम मुक्त हुए हैं।
गिरगिट से तुलना कर रहे हैं नीतीश कुमार को जयराम रमेश।
मैं तो प्रारंभिक संबोधन में ही उनकी आलोचना कर चुका हूं कि किस प्रकार उन्होंने हमारे साथ बिट्रे किया।
वो रिजाइन करेगा, चले जाएगा। खैर जा रहे हैं, जाने दो। हम लड़ते रहे, पहले आप और हम मिलकर लड़ते रहे, हम लड़ेंगे। तो उसकी फिक्र आप छोड़ दो, हम बात करेंगे और हेड़ी दो। हमने पहले ही, हमको ये इत्तला मिली थी कि लालू जी से जब बात किया, तेजस्वी से जब बात किया था, उन्होंने बोल रहे थे कि हमको भी ऐसा संशय आ रहा है कि ये हमारे हाथ से चले जाएगा। तो इसीलिए हम और आप मिलके लड़ना है, लड़ेंगे। मैं फिर भी कोशिश करता हूं उनको अपने साथ रखने का। अगर वो रहना चाहते हैं तो ठीक है, अगर हम कितना कहे तो भी अगर वो जाना चाहते हैं तो वो जाएगा ही।
इसका हम स्वागत करते हैं। मुझे पहले से मालूम था कि यह अननेचुरल अलायंस है आरजेडी जेडीयू का, बहुत दिनों तक चलेगा नहीं। आज मुझे खुशी है कि नीतीश कुमार ने मुख्यमंत्री पद से इस्तीफा दे दिया और बीजेपी जेडीयू मिलकर बिहार में सरकार बनाएगी। और भारतीय जनता पार्टी के प्रदेश अध्यक्ष श्री सम्राट चौधरी को विधायक दल का नेता और श्री विजय सिन्हा जी को उप नेता चुने जाने पर मैं अपनी ओर से हार्दिक बधाई देता हूँ। और मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि अगले 2-3 घंटे के अंदर नई सरकार का गठन हो जाएगा।
भाजपा ने क्या देरी की है? पहले ही ये हो जाना चाहिए था इस तरह की व्यवस्था, क्योंकि आप लोग जंगल राज की बात कर रहे थे। बिहार में जंगल
नहीं, ये हम लोग के हाथ में नहीं था ना। भाई नीतीश जी जब तक इस्तीफा नहीं देंगे और गठबंधन से अलग नहीं होंगे तब तक नई सरकार कैसे बन सकती है। तो जब उन्होंने फैसला लिया और अलग हो गए तो बीजेपी से जब उन्होंने समर्थन मांगा तो बीजेपी ने अपना समर्थन दिया है। हमारे सारे विधायक अभी मुख्यमंत्री आवास गए हुए हैं, वहाँ पर दोनों दलों के मिलकर नेता का चुनाव होगा, उपनेता का चुनाव होगा। और मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि शाम को 5-6 बजे तक नई सरकार का गठन हो जाएगा।
Well, we have the NDA leadership coming towards the Raj Bhavan, this time in fact to claim a state claim for forming the government, the new alliance, the JDU, BJP and Hum in fact coming together. And we have these visuals coming in from Raj Bhavan. Bihar's governor's office today is the focus of everybody as the churning in Bihar takes place. Nitish dumps the alliance with the Mahagathbandhan consisting of RJD, Congress and the left parties, and now moves towards the BJP, an old ally of the JDU, and after tendering his resignation and now with the NDA legislators electing him as the legislature party leader for them, they are in fact now heading towards the Raj Bhavan to stake claim. Meanwhile, Rohini Acharya had in fact tweeted on this particular aspect of it. She had tweeted about she's speaking in terms of very sharp turns. She's in fact talking about garbage.
DNA is equal to NDA. Remember the DNA remark?
Bihar DNA remark that was there. So there we have Rohini Acharya in fact bringing in that aspect of it about using a garbage truck also to put out a particular aspect of it. So
one very interesting thing has taken place, Varghese, in the last 45 minutes, if I may say so. Till morning, the BJP leaders and also the JDU leaders were trying to pin the blame on the RJD, saying that, we didn't want it Jungle Raj to happen. We didn't want it to, to be associated with them for a long time. And a hint was given at that, that nothing was moving at Mahagathbandhan, India Alliance, and that is the reason why, we were left with no other option but to go. But immediately after a statement which was given by Mallikarjun Kharge, which we played for our viewers, where he said that Lalu had hinted at Nitish that Nitish can desert the alliance, and also Srinivas putting a picture of chameleon and saying that that Nitish and all. I think it has drawn a very sharp reaction to the Congress party, and is perhaps more acerbic, Varghese, than what Mamata Banerjee or any other alliance partner had said at BJP. They virtually blamed the Congress party for the exit of the JDU more than RJD,
yes.
Which is a complete 180-degree turn.
It doesn't look like that something has happened on the state front. It's happened on the national political front. We'll in fact go to Naval Kishore Chowdhury, political analyst, who's with us. Naval Kishore Chowdhury, the question over here is not about your alliance with RJD or anything. It is not a state-specific reason why JDU has left this alliance. It is more about the India bloc. It is about how the Congress is probably what we would call as double-crossed the JDU when it came to the Kharge factor being proposed as the leader of the India bloc. So that is something that the JDU has in fact taken into consideration, and also because we have KC Tyagi in fact making that statement as well that there was nothing happening on the India alliance. It seemed that it was the JDU that was doing all the work to get all the parties together under the roof, and most of them were not looking for an alliance with the Congress. It is the JDU that tried to say that Congress is required for it. And that's how they have brought the Congress into the system. But again, it looks like this particular split has happened because of the national politics rather than what could have happened within the state.
कड़ी टक्कर देते हैं गिरगिटों का। मैं कहना चाहता हूं कि बिहार की जनता उनको और जो उनको नचा रहे हैं दिल्ली में बैठकर, उनको भी सही जवाब देगी। ये बिल्कुल साफ है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी, प्रधानमंत्री, गृह मंत्री भोखलाए हुए हैं, बहुत परेशानी में हैं भारत जोड़ो न्याय यात्रा से, और जिस उत्साह के साथ लोग उनका स्वागत कर रहे हैं, राहुल जी का स्वागत कर रहे हैं।
Response has been pretty.
Chowdhury, you heard what even Jairam Ramesh was in fact trying to say. It looks like it is actually the split between JDU and the Congress that led to the collapse in the situation in Bihar. How do you in fact look into it?
I said that I would like to differ with you on this matter.
Okay.
I do agree with you that national politics is a contributory factor to the decision which Nitish Kumar has taken today, but certainly not the prime factor. Prime factor is this: both Nitish Kumar and BJP see gains out of this alliance. Nitish knew fully well that continuing with RJD and the earlier alliance would not guarantee 17 Lok Sabha seats to him. He was demanding that seat sharing should be done and JDU should get 17, for which they contested last parliamentary election, out of which 16 they won. But there was no word, let alone from Congress, but also from RJD. So he was not very sure. Some of his sitting MPs were likely to desert him if they are not given seats. And so far BJP is concerned, I have been saying for quite some time now, and friends in the media, local media know it fully well, that in spite of all that, other BJP leaders in the state saying, whenever Nitish Kumar decides to move back to NDA alliance, NDA will take him, because Mr. Modi will never take a risk this time. So far parliamentary elections in Bihar are concerned. So this is what has happened. BJP didn't want to take risk with Nitish, and BJP knew, in spite of Ram Janmabhoomi phenomenon, which had definitely enhanced its prospects in Bihar, BJP is not sure that it would get as many seats in the Lok Sabha elections without Nitish Kumar as it got last time. Therefore, both saw win-win situation coming together. Nitish Kumar stood to lose without BJP, and BJP now stands to gain with Nitish Kumar. This is the prime reason. So far India alliance is concerned, certainly this has contributed. Nitish thought that he would be at least appointed convener. He was the man who contributed in initial stages, but he didn't get convenership. That was a great disappointment. He earlier thought that he would maybe a prime ministerial candidate, let alone prime minister. He was not even appointed in the earlier stages the convener, and he was always pleading seat sharing, so far India bloc concerned. No heed. Therefore, and you will remember that JDU and some other party have always been anti-Congress by origin. So there was something of the sort, and it did contribute to national politics. But to say that national politics and Congress responsible for his parting ways with RJD would be an attempt to give respectability to his move of opportunity. Everybody knows that it is not the first time that he had changed parted way. This is more than that. Nitish Kumar is known for this. He has changed sides number of times. So this is it is part of his strategy. A master political craftsman. He's a master strategist, and he's a Machiavellian politician at his best. And this is what you see today. And I think giving him the respectability that NDA is, this India bloc is responsible and Congress is responsible for his move would be probably not correct to that same extent, even though I would love to agree that that has also contributed, that has accelerated his decision. But the prime reason, the main reason is that Nitish Kumar thought that remaining with the RJD and the India bloc alliance would not give him as many seats in the Lok Sabha as he is at the moment controlling, and he saw a clear split in his JDU party. Major part of it was probably likely to desert him and going back to a BJP, which has now enhanced is prospects with the inauguration of the Ram Janmabhoomi temple. I would have on your
we will get back to you, sir. But Gautam Mukherjee, how do you in fact see it? Is it that we are probably, as Nawal Kishore was saying, that there is an aspect that the Congress has, or the the relations with the Congress could be the reason why today he's pulled out of the alliance, that it has exacerbated the break in the alliance. But JDU, if you look from the leaders that they're saying we are the ones who try to in fact conceptualize such an alliance, and then we are being given the the wrong end of the stick, and that doesn't work well. Is that the case? And also the worry that they won't be able to hold as many MP seats as they did if they continued with the India Bloc alliance?
Well, I think the key reason is that he wanted to be the prime ministerial candidate, and that wasn't on the cards. He was being pushed to the side. RJD was trying to install Tejaswi in his place, and I'd put that the third way around from the last speaker. The last issue is, look, whether it had gone well with the India alliance. Everybody in his heart of hearts, after the recent 5-state election, had come to the conclusion that they were not going to win enough seats to form the government. But if you are nevertheless chosen as the prime ministerial candidate, that is a very good positioning for you going forward in the rest of your political career. Now, Congress wasn't about to do this. RJD wasn't about to do this. TMC wasn't about to do this. So, what Nitish was trying was not coming through at all. Whether he'll win more seats along with the BJP now, that is plain advantage BJP, and I don't think Nitish has the highest priority for that.
Well, Brijesh, you see a lot of myriad thoughts coming in at the moment, but I think
I agree with Mr. Nawal Kishore that it is a mix of him wanting to win as many seats as possible, because if the prime ministerial ambition was such a guiding factor or such an important factor, then does he expect to become the prime ministerial candidate of the NDA coalition? There's no way on earth he would have fancied that thought. See, there are reasons, but there are also half truths. See, the reason is that yes, the reality is that yes, once Lalu Yadav came out of jail, and once he started actively participating, there was initial pressure on Nitish Kumar, which was consistently raised by several top RJD leaders, that Tejaswi Yadav should replace him, because that was the bargain to which Nitish Kumar had agreed to. But when Nitish Kumar told Lalu Prasad Yadav that if there's too much pressure on him to resign right now before the Lok Sabha, he might as well switch to the BJP. And if you carefully look at the events in the last 3 to 4 months, not a single individual from RJD has stood up and said, please leave the chief ministerial post for Tejaswi, because Lalu knows fully well that if Nitish Kumar goes to BJP, the biggest loss would be of RJD and not the other way around. And Lalu is far more politician than I would say 100 of analysts put together. The guy knows his politics. One of the two key reasons which precipitated Nitish Kumar's exit from the Mahagathbandhan bloc to the NDA bloc is, the reason number one was a potential split in his party. Lalan Singh, who was one of the key architects of almost every single case against the Lalu Yadav family in the last 3 to 4 months, Varghese, had become very, very close to the family. Very close to the family. So close that, there were the Patna circle was agog with rumors that he will engineer a 2/3 split, and the entire, in case of if Nitish wants to ditch him, everybody will go to RJD, they'll merge with RJD, leaving Nitish with almost nothing. And that is the reason, once the talks with BJP gained a certain degree of traction, he immediately, the first thing which Nitish Kumar did was to remove Lalan Singh as the national president, so as to make sure that there is no kind of legality, in case if such defection and merger takes place. The second was, Nitish Kumar was also aware of the fact
In fact, we have some breaking news coming in. Nitish Kumar has met the governor and stakes claim to form the government. This is with the BJP and HAM as his allies. The NDA legislature had in fact moved towards the Raj Bhavan, and we get the news that Nitish Kumar has met with the governor and is taking claim to form the government. Brajesh, you were in fact just giving that update, and you were in fact, go ahead. I just stopped you.
That's all right. I mean, see, the point is that, Varghese, so Nitish Kumar also realized that, you know, that split would leave him of no use to the BJP, and also he realized, you know, the way Congress was working around, or the way there's a great degree of bonhomie between the RJD and the Congress. If you remember, in the first meeting in Patna, it was RJD chief Lalu Yadav was kept on saying that, you know, Rahul Gandhi should be the leader. Rahul Gandhi is the leader. Why don't you get married? You know, these kind of comments tell you the kind of ease the both leaders had. So he realized that he's not going to get the prime position for which he was angling for, and he stands to gain more if he sides with the BJP rather than if he remains in the Mahagathbandhan. And that is the reason why these two were the big reasons responsible for his exit from Mahagathbandhan to the NDA alliance. Now Nitish Kumar is in a driver's position.
We have some more news coming in saying that the Assembly Speaker will be from the BJP. So Nitish Kumar has gone ahead and he's met with the governor. He has in fact staked claim to form the government there with the new alliance partners, or rather than returning back to his old alliance partners. Assembly Speaker will be from the BJP is what the latest
Assembly Speaker is going to from the BJP, and contrary to the earlier reports which was coming out saying that Sushil Modi, who's also a very close confidant of Nitish Kumar, instead of him, Samrat Chaudhary and Vijay Sinha, I mean, as per the soundbite which has been given by a BJP MLA, they are the one who are going to be the two deputy chief ministers for Nitish Kumar. Now, interestingly, you know, Samrat Chaudhary they've worn this turban for quite a while now and said that I'll remove this only once Nitish Kumar, I'm able to dislodge Nitish Kumar from position of power. So, you know, it is also a lot of heartburn for several BJP leaders. You know, we have been seeing how.
So practicality meeting BJP right now?
Right now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi wants 2024 to be a bigger grand spectacle than 2019's, more in number, reaffirming his place in the history, reaffirming his position as one of the tallest leader India has seen since independence, because then he will be rivaling Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru of winning 3 back-to-back election with mammoth majority, and he is not going to let anybody play a spoil sport in it. 80% or I say 75% of the Bihar BJP unit is dead against this merger, but BJP realizes, and herein comes the catch, that, you know, that the surveys and the internal voices from the ground which the BJP have adopted clearly points to the fact that, you know, if they fight alone, they might not be able to win what they had achieved last time, and this could play some sort of a dampener. Nobody knows the extent of the damage, but they could play a dampener, and that is the reason why the second BJP sensed an opportunity, it immediately got in touch with Nitish Kumar, and everything happened at a breakneck speed, because Nitish Kumar with BJP is all
it's a deliverable combo basically.
Oh, absolutely, and I think, you know, the biggest gainer is BJP. The second biggest gainer and almost there is Nitish Kumar. I think the real challenge now is whether the MY combination, you know, which Tejasvi Yadav talks about, now will be in a position to counter the extremely backward class from which the Chief Minister comes from. The fact that the BJP has given, Bharat Ratna to Karpuri Thakur, and the new caste census which has come out, and also riding on the high Hindutva wave. Will the RJD and the Congress be able to counter that, or will the result be of 2019 where, you know, RJD
again you have the fractured mandate everybody gets?
Yes. Yeah. So for the BJP, this is the best case scenario possible for the 2024 general elections.
Well, that is the interesting part of it. Well, we will just listen to what Jairam Ramesh had to say. Of course, the Congress has been slamming JDU for breaking out from the alliance. Let's listen to what Jairam Ramesh had to say.
नीतीश कुमार जी ने इस्तीफा दिया है, उसमें कोई आश्चर्य की बात नहीं है, क्योंकि नीतीश कुमार जी एक बड़े अनुभवी राजनीतिक व्यक्ति हैं। कई साल वो मुख्यमंत्री रह चुके हैं, केंद्र में मंत्री रह चुके हैं, पर वो बार बार अपना राजनीतिक रंग बदलते रहते हैं, और राजनीतिक रंग बदलने में वो गिरगिटों का अच्छा मुकाबला देते हैं, वो कड़ी टक्कर देते हैं गिरगिटों का। मैं कहना चाहता हूं कि बिहार की जनता उनको और जो उनको नचा रहे हैं दिल्ली में बैठकर, उनको भी सही जवाब देगी। ये बिल्कुल साफ है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी, प्रधानमंत्री, गृह मंत्री भोखलाए हुए हैं, बहुत परेशानी में हैं भारत जोड़ो न्याय यात्रा से। और जो जिस उत्साह के साथ लोग उनका स्वागत कर रहे हैं, राहुल जी का स्वागत कर रहे हैं, इससे ध्यान हटाने के लिए, क्योंकि कल से भारत जोड़ो न्याय यात्रा बिहार में शुरू होगा, उससे ध्यान हटाने के लिए ये सब ड्रामा रचा गया है। तो मैं यही कहूंगा, इसमें कोई आश्चर्य की बात नहीं है, क्योंकि नीतीश कुमार जी तो क्या कहें, मैंने उनके साथ बहुत नजदीकी से काम किया है जब मैं मंत्री था, पर विश्वासघात के विशेषज्ञ हैं।
कितना इम्पैक्ट पड़ेगा सर नीतीश कुमार के?
ये भारत जोड़ो न्याय यात्रा पर इसका कोई असर नहीं होगा। इंडिया ग्रुप और भी मजबूत होगा, ममता बनर्जी जी ने भी खुद कहा है। तो इससे और भी नाराजगी होगी लोगों में, और मैं समझता हूं बिहार की जनता नीतीश कुमार जी को और बीजेपी को सही सबक सिखाएगी जब चुनाव का वक्त आएगा। और बार बार मैं एक बार और कहूंगा, ये सिर्फ चुनावी मुकाबला नहीं है, ये भारत जोड़ो न्याय यात्रा एक वैचारिक यात्रा है। हम बीजेपी और आरएसएस के विचार और विचारधारा से लड़ रहे हैं, उसमें ममता जी भी एक है, वो हमारा साथ दे रही हैं और हम उनका साथ दे रहे हैं। मैं नहीं समझता हूं, हाँ ये बिल्कुल सही है कि एक दो दिन के लिए हेडलाइन होगा, अच्छा नहीं दिखता है कि 23 जून को नीतीश कुमार जी ने पहली बैठक बुलाई थी 18 पार्टियों की पटना में। इंडिया गठबंधन की पहली बैठक नीतीश जी ने बुलाई थी 23 जून को। बाद में 17 और 18 जुलाई को बेंगलुरु में हुआ, बाद में 31 अगस्त और 1 सितंबर को मुंबई में हुआ, और तीनों मीटिंग में नीतीश कुमार जी शामिल थे। पर जैसा कि मैंने कहा, नीतीश कुमार जी गिरगिटों को बड़ी टक्कर देने में माहिर।
नीतीश कुमार जी गठबंधन तोड़वाने के लिए उसको इस्तेमाल,
ये सब ड्रामा है, बीजेपी का ड्रामा है, बीजेपी ने ये ड्रामा रचा है और नीतीश कुमार जी इसमें आ गए हैं, इस जाल में फंस गए हैं। क्या उनकी क्या मजबूरी है मैं नहीं जानता हूँ, पर जो व्यक्ति 23 जून को 18 विपक्ष पार्टियों को इकट्ठा करके उस बैठक की अध्यक्षता करता, और उन्होंने ही निमंत्रण दिया था, और हम पटना में नहीं। ऐसा देखा जाए कि इंडिया गठबंधन की जो सफर है वो पटना से शुरू हुई, और वही व्यक्ति जिन्होंने सफर शुरू करवाया, आज विश्वासघात उन्होंने किया।
Well, that was in fact Jairam Ramesh who was speaking about Nitish Kumar's exit from the India bloc. And Vijesh, we have seen this particular aspect where he says that he's the person who ensured that the first meeting took place in Patna. He was fully enthusiastic about it, and then the same person has betrayed us. The Congress also trying to paint a completely different picture over here. Nobody is saying that the alliance partners, there is a lot of friction that is there.
Well, I think, one of the big joke is that in the last hour and a half narration, now it looks like it is JDU versus Congress. I know it is the JDU, Congress is inaction, Congress is scheming against Nitish Kumar, which has led to the exit of JDU from the Mahagathbandhan, and RJD all of a sudden has been relegated to the third or the fourth position as far as the reasons why JDU exited Mahagathbandhan. See, one thing is very clear, that Nitish Kumar wanted to be the convener, Nitish Kumar wanted to be the prime ministerial candidate of Mahagathbandhan. He was one of the starting of the first initiator of this India alliance or the Mahagathbandhan alliance. But I think, when you are one of the regional parties, irrespective of the number of times you have become the chief minister or number of times, you have been the central minister, when you are one of the political parties, and there are parties like, Akhilesh Yadav or Mamta Banerjee who are in a bigger and a better state of position than you are, chances of them accepting you as the convener doesn't arise that much. And it is no, everybody knows that that the kind of equation RJD shares with the Congress is much better than the equation shared by JDU with the Congress, because Lalu Yadav also knows that for him to have a national presence, for that he's completely dependent on the Congress party, and that is the reason why he accommodates Congress to a particular length and move away. Nitish Kumar is unhappy within the Mahagathbandhan alliance, is no secret at all. Arvind Kejriwal is unhappy, Mamata Banerjee is unhappy, and one aspect of the entire allegation is absolutely true. That when all the regional parties wanted Congress party to go for seat sharing agreement before the start of the 5 assembly, like we have discussed this, before the start of the assembly poll, the Congress said no. Congress said that, we are fighting election, please try to understand it's a very Herculean task. Then came
in fact, some of the Congress insiders say that probably if they had won some of the states, they're bargaining with their
absolutely.
Now that did not happen. So it's just that they are in a limbo right now.
But what happened was completely reverse. They even went on to the extent of, Kamal Nath saying Akhilesh, Vakhilesh and all kind of thing. Now he carries 5 times more heft than you have in the state of Uttar Pradesh. And this is definitely not how politics do. Politics, you let minnows make the acerbic charges and let the seniors come and say, no, this is not done and all that thing. This is what politics is all about. But they completely misread it. They lost so badly that on the eve of when the votes were going on, Mallikarjun Kharge said that, we are going to have a India Alliance meeting. If you remember, the day of the counting, India Alliance meeting later on. And everybody said no. So much so that they have to again go and change the dates of it.
Then they made it into a legislature
party. So that is just a face-saving exercise. Congress can say whatever they want to say to the JDU, but the fact of the matter is also that they have been dilly-dallying. Right now, we are at the end last week of January, in February, mid or last, elections are going to be announced. The entire process is going to be completed by month of May, which is February, March, April, May. 4 months left, and there has been no seat sharing whatsoever. So it's like, if the Gathbandhan is apprehensive, they have very well valid reason to be apprehensive.
Well, Amitav Tiwari as well as Sanjay Kumar also joins us on the debate as well. Amitav Tiwari, how do you in fact see this particular exit of Nitish Kumar? Probably the beginning of crumbling of the India bloc as we know it, because Brijesh was saying that everyone seems to be unhappy within the so-called India Alliance bloc. One reason, of course, being that one of the key demands was that seat sharing should have been the first thing that should have taken place ahead of the 5 state elections. The 5 state elections has happened. The Congress doesn't have the kind of heft it was supposed to have had if it had in fact done well in those elections. And now again there is this big question about why seat sharing is not moving forward. So most of the leaders, especially the prominent leaders like Nitish or even Arvind Kejriwal or even Mamata Banerjee, all of them seem to be not very happy within this alliance. So how do you in fact see Nitish Kumar's exit? One of the first to happen before the polls?
Allies of the India bloc may have felt that Congress might have got a reality check after they lost the 3-0 in Hindi heartland states. But it was Congress which first adopted the Ekla Chalo Re policy when it announced a Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra without inviting or taking into account the feedback of the other regional leaders. Now at a time when the MCC is going to be announced in maybe just 1.5 months from now, this approach of Congress, after receiving a drubbing at the hands of BJP, was not liked by the regional sector. See, India bloc is what? India bloc is UPA, old UPA, plus potential allies in Bengal, UP, Punjab, and Delhi. So 3 parties were essential to the formation of this India bloc, which is TMC, Aam Aadmi Party, and Samajwadi Party. In 2 states, which is Maharashtra and Bihar, the UPA was bolstered by the addition of Shiv Sena Uddhav faction and JDU. Now, Mamata does not want to have an alliance with Congress. AAP does not want to leave any seats for the Congress. JDU is making a ghar wapsi to the NDA, and seat sharing have hit a roadblock even in UP, with Akhilesh unanimously offering just 11 seats to the Congress party and giving a message, take it or leave it. And Shiv Sena is demanding 23 seats. A weekend or a half strength Shiv Sena is demanding 23 out of 48 seats in Maharashtra. So it seems that the seat sharing stocks have also sort of hit a reality check, and the India bloc is in disarray. The architect of the India bloc itself has decided to leave the alliance. However, I don't think that just the position of the not giving Nitish the convener post of the India bloc has led to his exit. After the 3-0 loss, after the attempt by JDU or the alleged attempt by RJD to break JDU, and install Tejasvi as the chief minister, and after the positive fervor in the country after the inauguration of the Ram temple, Nitish Kumar realizes that the India bloc has no chance. BJP is likely to win with a big number, and that's why he has decided to make a switch, because for him to have any heft at the national level, he needs to retain the 16 Lok Sabha MPs which he won in 2019 with the help of BJP. And that's why he has taken this decision. And BJP local leadership, which was adamant on not taking Nitish back, the top leadership has 2024 in focus. The mission 400 is in focus. Now the narrative is not about whether BJP is winning 250, 270, 300. It's about 350, 400. And with JDU back in NDA, the tally is 350 as per 2019 numbers. So it needs an additional 50 seats to cross that mission 400. And JDU's entry was very much required to achieve that mission 400. And the focus of the top leadership is clearly only the Lok Sabha elections as of now. 2025 की बाद में देखेंगे is what Amit Shah has said.
So 2025 is a different story, as you said. We have Sanjeev Kumar also, who's joining us, senior journalist who joins us on Zoom as well. Sanjeev Kumar, how do you see the current exit of Nitish Kumar? And of course, we have been speaking about what could have led to that exit. But then the big question is, it's not Nitish Kumar's exit from an alliance in Bihar alone. It is about how it is going to have an impact on the national narrative of the India bloc as well. How much of a damage has this created, do you think, in your opinion, when it comes to the national narrative of the India bloc?
बता दूं कि इंडिया ब्लॉक की जो उपज थी, या जिसको कहते हैं जो जेनरेट हुआ था, वो नीतीश कुमार के हाथों से हुआ था। और नीतीश कुमार ने जो कुछ सोचा था कि शायद उन्हें पीएम कैंडिडेट के रूप में या संयोजक के रूप में या किसी भी तरह से एक लीडर के रूप में, इंडिया ब्लॉक के लीडर के रूप में उन्हें रखा जाएगा, जो कि होता नजर नहीं आया। कारण है कि नीतीश कुमार ने मेढकों को तौलने की कोशिश की थी जो कभी तौले नहीं जाते हैं, और उसमें नीतीश कुमार सक्सेस नहीं हो सकते थे, ये पहले से तय था। सारे राजनीतिक विशेषज्ञ ये कहते भी थे कि नीतीश कुमार के नाम पर कोई सहमति नहीं बन पाती है, या नहीं बन पाई और न बन पाएगी कभी। ये पहले से कहा गया था, चाहे वो ममता बनर्जी की बात हो, अखिलेश की बात हो, यहाँ तक तो हम कहेंगे कि लालू यादव ने भी एक तरह से नीतीश कुमार को चीट किया था। चीट इसलिए किया था, और वो बातें नीतीश कुमार को समझ में आ गई, वो चीट इसलिए किया था, वो उन्हें अपने बेटे को सीएम बनाना था, और नीतीश कुमार को किसी भी तरह से पटना से यानी बिहार की पॉलिटिक्स से आगे कहीं यानी दिल्ली की ओर भेजना था, जो कि संभव होता नहीं दिखा, क्योंकि ना तो संयोजक बनाया गया, ना नीतीश कुमार को किसी सम्मानजनक ऐसी स्थिति में रखा गया जहां नीतीश कुमार कुछ सोच सकते थे। ऐसे में इंडिया ब्लॉक से उनका निकल जाना स्वाभाविक है। और दूसरी बात है कि जब इंडिया ब्लॉक के आगे फ्यूचर की बात हम करते हैं, तो आप ये जान के चलिए केवल बिहार ही नहीं, आप बंगाल में देखिए क्या स्थिति है, इसके अलावा यूपी में क्या स्थिति है, साउथ में क्या स्थिति है, पंजाब में क्या है, बिहार दिल्ली में क्या है, नहीं आपके साथ भी वही हाल है। तो कुल मिला जुलाकर नीतीश कुमार लाख कोशिश कर लेते, या इंडिया ब्लॉक के जो लोग थे, कांग्रेस खास करके कांग्रेस के हाथ में जो कमान है इंडिया ब्लॉक का, और इंडिया ब्लॉक को कांग्रेस ने सही तरीके से मैनेज नहीं किया, कोऑर्डिनेट नहीं किया, और हर जगह अपने आप को आगे रखने की कोशिश की उन लोगों ने, जबकि उन्हें पता था कि कांग्रेस का समर्थन कोई नहीं कर रहा है सही तरीके से अंतर्मन से। ना तो ममता बनर्जी कर रही है, ना अखिलेश कर रहे हैं, ना मायावती। इसके अलावा साउथ में भी उनको पूरा समर्थन नहीं मिल रहा था। तो कैसे कह सकते थे, पहले शुरू से ही इंडिया ब्लॉक के आगे धुंध छाया हुआ था, और वो धुंध सबको पता था। एक तरफ से नीतीश को ये लग रहा था कि हम चीट हो रहे हैं, लेकिन अब अभी ये बात आई कि अभी नीतीश कुमार बीजेपी के साथ क्यों आए, और बीजेपी ने इंडिया ब्लॉक से नीतीश कुमार को कैसे बाहर खींचा, उसका भी एक महज मात्र कारण ये है कि तात्कालिक रूप से अभी लोकसभा चुनाव के हिसाब से जो फायदा दिखा बीजेपी को, वो नीतीश कुमार से लेना है। यानी 2024 के इस चुनाव में, लोकसभा चुनाव में नीतीश कुमार को साथ लेकर बीजेपी जो एनडीए जो फायदा उठाएगी उठा लेगी, लेकिन ये मान के चलिए 2024 के बाद यानी 25 वाले में यही नीतीश कुमार यही रहेंगे, ये कहना बड़ा मुश्किल है और बीजेपी को भी इस पर भरोसा नहीं है, क्योंकि इतना तय है कि ये जो गठबंधन अभी हुआ है, ये मान के चलिए बिहार के सीएम के रूप में आखिरी बार नीतीश कुमार को देखने की बात कही जा रही है। अगर 2025 में जब विधानसभा चुनाव होगा, उस समय नीतीश कुमार को बीजेपी इतनी अहमियत नहीं देगी। हालांकि अहमियत अब भी नहीं देगी, इस मंत्रिमंडल में भी ज्यादा अहमियत नहीं देगी, क्योंकि कंट्रोल बीजेपी के पास रहेगी। तो कुल मिलाजुलाकर नीतीश ने एक सम्मानजनक एग्जिट सोचा इंडिया ब्लॉक से, और सम्मानजनक स्थिति में जो था उसको रिटेन करने के लिए ये कदम उठाया, और बीजेपी इसका तात्कालिक फायदा उठा।
Right. In fact, let's take a reaction coming in from Kharge. This is how Congress is reacting to the Nitish flip-flop. Kharge has posted on social media, and I quote from that particular post: "We tried to keep him with us, but we knew from start that he would leave. The country has many Ayaram and Gayaram people like him." So this is what has been put out on the tweet by Kharge. He's posted it on social media as well. So this is what he says, that we tried to keep him with us, but we knew from the start that he would leave. Brijesh, how do you see this particular tweet by Kharge, saying that from the start we knew he would leave? So from how did you in fact make him a part of the alliance?
Well, I think, I would answer your question in a bit, but because a big breaking news has come up, we know that there are 9 people who are likely to take oath along with Nitish Kumar. That name of this has come in as per sources. Samrat Chaudhary and Vijay Kumar Sinha, which we have already discussed, are going to be the Deputy Chief Minister. Dr. Prem Kumar could be one. Vijay Kumar Chaudhary, Bijendra Prasad Yadav, Shravan Kumar, Santosh Kumar Suman, and Sumit Kumar Singh. So these are the 9 names which we have received from our sources, is that they could be the ministers who will take oath along with Nitish Kumar. And now you coming back to the statement which has been made by Nitish Kumar, by Mallikarjun Kharge. It's like there's a saying in Hindi that "Khisyani billi khamba noche." Like once the act has been done, now you are now just reacting to that. If you are so sure about it, what kind of corrective measures did you took? You ought to tell people about it. Like Nitish Kumar saying that I was getting suffocated is as ludicrous as Mallikarjun Kharge coming forward and saying that we knew it right from the start, and because both have to tell that what steps have you taken if you knew from this thing. So it is like saying that I knew that you will ditch me, despite that I kept on tagging along with you. I mean, what kind of an answer is this? And there's also as Amitabh Tiwari was saying, he was bang on when he says that that within next less than a month's time you have an MCM coming into place. There is zero talk on on the seat sharing agreement. Akhilesh Yadav yesterday went ahead and unilaterally decided, told that 11 seats we are going to give to the Congress, which led to another reaction from the Congress state chief. So it's like, it's a very strange kind of a situation the BJP, the Congress party finds itself. This is the big news that we were tracking right now. 8 ministers along with Nitish Kumar would be in fact very interesting. 3 are from BJP, 3 are from JDU, 1 is from HUM. So HUM, which has 4 legislators and was angling for 2 ministerial position, is now going to get 1. And 1 is from the independent. 1 is the independent. So I would like to tell News9 live viewers that the 8 ministers who are going to take oath along with Nitish Kumar are Samrat Chaudhary, Vijay Kumar Sinha. They are going to be the Deputy Chief Minister. They are from BJP. Dr. Prem Kumar, Vijay Kumar Chaudhary, Bijendra Prasad Yadav, Shravan Kumar, Santosh Kumar Suman, Sumit Kumar Singh. So this is a big breaking which is happening on News9 Live, where we are telling our viewers, the first to tell as to who all will take oath along with Nitish Kumar. I would like to repeat the name again: Samrat Chaudhary, Vijay Kumar Sinha, who is these 2 are going to be the Deputy Chief Minister. Dr. Prem Kumar, Vijay Kumar Chaudhary, Bijendra Prasad Yadav, Shravan Kumar, Santosh Kumar Suman, and Sumit Kumar Singh. 3 are from BJP, 3 are from JDU, 1 is from HUM. So Jitan Ram Manjhi, who was angling for two ministerial posts. It's confirmed that one will take oath along with Nitish Kumar, and the third and the fourth and the last one is an independent. So these are the 8 names which have come forward by our sources. 3 ministers from BJP and JDU each to take oath. And once again, even at the cost of repetition, I would like to tell viewers of News9 Live this breaking news which has come out, that 8 people will be taking oath as ministers. Samrat Chaudhary, Vijay Kumar Sinha, we heard both of them talking in the BJP MLA meet which was started by Vinod Tavade, then Dr. Prem Kumar, Vijay Kumar Chaudhary, Bijendra Prasad Yadav, Shravan Kumar, Santosh Kumar Suman and Sumit Kumar Singh. So these are the 8 ministers. Interestingly, Hum has gotten 1 so far, and will interesting to see whether Hum gets another, as they were angling for 2 when the cabinet expansion takes place. So it's a very interesting arrangement of numbers of seats, Verghese, if we go by what our sources have told us.
But it's also, there is some aspect of it when I was looking at the way it was. There could be some kind of a level of disappointment with Hum, but again, the big question people have been asking is that you have a new council of ministers. It's trying to, in fact, reflect a probable 2024 chances at Lok Sabha polls as well within the state of Bihar. So it looks like they've come to a lot of thought process that they have decided to get these names. Sushil Modi is the name that is missing from this entire action when we actually see in Bihar.
I think the only time our sources have gone slightly awry for news channels and all is that when they first initially the name of Sushil Modi came as that he's going to be the deputy chief minister of this thing. Amit Shah has repeated what he did in 2019. Amit Shah in 2019 put Renu Devi and Tarkeshwar Singh as the 2 deputy chief minister, much to the chagrin of Nitish Kumar, because he wanted Sushil Modi as their bonhomie is there, and they're very close to each other, giving him being his deputy for a very long time. Now 2 more people are being, 2 people who are going to be the deputy chief minister. Samrat Chaudhary is the one which we are discussing, that he is wearing that safa, the pagdi on his head, and saying that I will remove it only once I get rid of Nitish Kumar.
So he'll be forced to work with Nitish Kumar.
He'll be forced to, but then he won't be towing Nitish Kumar's order the way it should, say for example a Sushil Modi might have. So BJP has also made it very clear that that they are going for this, but it's not like that that they will be sacrificing their own interest at the altar of the Gathbandhan which is taking place. So that is a very interesting thing. Will be interesting to see if Hum gets the second ministerial berth. It has been angling on for a while now.
Well, since you brought out that very interesting aspect of it, let me get Amitabh Tiwari into the discussion as well. How do you, in fact, look at this particular aspect of a marriage with a lot of conditions probably that we are looking at? Sushil Modi is nowhere in the picture right now. We have, as Brijesh was saying, 2 different deputy chief ministers, one who has been quite inimical with the Nitish Kumar as such. So it is going to be a marriage with a lot of conditions, and therefore a lot of adjustment problems can be predicted as well, isn't it?
Whenever a party with a lesser number of seats occupies the chief ministerial chair, then that alliance is not long-standing, and it does go through its own motions. This happened with JDS and Congress in Karnataka. This happened, I think, in 1 or 2 earlier occasions as well. I just don't recall the states. So BJP wants to keep Nitish Kumar on his toes as well. So it is trying to accommodate the 2 most vociferous opponents of Nitish Kumar as deputy chief ministerial positions from their quota. However, Nitish Kumar is sort of a majburi of both BJP and the RJD. Without Nitish Kumar, both RJD and JDU cannot enjoy the fruits of power in the state of Bihar. So that is why they forget and forgive all his betrayals until Nitish Kumar holds that 15-16% vote share of Kurmi Koiri, lower OBCs and Mahadalits. Till then, it is very, very difficult for either the Mahagathbandhan, the RJD-led Mahagathbandhan, or the BJP to form government on their own. Now, what happens after 2024? It is fairly difficult to say, but Nitish is a very willing politician. He is not going to leave his chair. You cannot force him to leave his chair because he always has the option of going back to RJD, and RJD again, for the sake of enjoying power, for the benefits which come with power, and for the sake of not going in for an early election, will again, if he does a Palti again, which is not sure shot because he has been doing it smoothly for such a long time now, would again not hesitate to welcome him. If you listen to the statement which Tejasvi Yadav has made, he has made a very mature statement and he's kept the doors open. He said that we always respected and have respect for Nitish Kumar, and he has done this under some majburi or compulsion which he didn't disclose at this point of time.
Compulsion, what is that part of it is very interesting when you say there is a compulsion on part of Nitish Kumar which is not disclosing right now. Sanjeev Kumar ji, you have in fact given us an idea about it, but then is there another chance of a flip-flop after 2024? I mean, it's a big question that is being asked, but Sanjeev Kumar ji, from your experience with the happenings in
मुझे लगता नहीं है वर्गीस की कोई इस पे बेट लगाएगा नीतीश कुमार के सक्सेसफुल ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड को देखते हुए। संजीव जी, आपको लगता है 2024 के बाद स्थिति फिर बदल सकती है?
2025 में मैं 100% कह सकता हूं फिर से कोई न कोई पलटी या तो बीजेपी की तरफ से होगा या फिर नीतीश कुमार की तरफ से। या तो 2025 में बीजेपी अकेले चुनाव लड़ लेगी, क्योंकि अब बीजेपी चाहेगी बिहार में अपना आधार मजबूत करना, और ये जो अभी का बाकी समय बचा हुआ है इसमें हंटर के रूप में सम्राट चौधरी को रखा गया है, बाकी और लोगों को रखा गया है। तो नीतीश कुमार पर इस बार चाबुक चलाने के लिए बीजेपी ने सिर्फ इसीलिए रखा है कि 2025 में इसका अंजाम यानी इसका जो रिजल्ट है वो लिया जा सके। ऐसे में अगर बहुत ज्यादा हार्ड हो जाता है तो ये मान के चलिए फिर से 2025 में परिस्थिति यहाँ बदल सकती है।
Well, he is Samrat Chaudhary, and in the turban which he is wearing, the saffron yellow hue turban is the turban which he wore, saying that he will remove it only once he get rid of Nitish Kumar. And there was a banter repartee which happened when Nitish Kumar was walking past, and he said like, "Arey, why are you wearing this turban?" He said like, जब तक आप नहीं हटेंगे तब तक के लिए मैं पहना हुआ. So it's going to be majorly embarrassing for Samrat Chaudhary as well. But yes, as I was saying, that Samrat Chaudhary is there with someone who will make sure that the government and is absolutely on track, and Nitish Kumar listens to what the top brass of the BJP says.
But this is also, see, one aspect of the Bihar politics that we've always seen is that the unpredictability factor that has always been associated with that state. And, the allies of today are, becoming enemies of tomorrow, and enemies of today have become allies of tomorrow. So, it's a very, give and take. And as you were in fact speaking about how Lalan Singh was becoming very close to the RJD. So, it just shows the kind of possible permutations and combinations in all this. We were talking about Sushil Modi. In all this, as the political drama unfolds in Bihar, what is Tejasvi Yadav's complete presence going to be like? Is he emerging out of his father's shadow? Of course, we've seen him, emerge and take stock of things. But in a crisis situation like this, how do you think Tejasvi's role
I think,
is
you asked a very important question, Varghese. Why? Because in the last previous assembly election, we saw Lalu Yadav in jail, and there was a massive succession war also, which is happening parallelly within the Yadav family, with Misa Bharti, Tej Pratap Yadav, all showing political ambitions and all. Tejasvi Yadav had managed to navigate very wonderfully across both. His father was not there, he was fighting elections on his own, massaging and managing egos of top RJD leaders, and also taking care of the family within. It's like he was in a perfect Chakravyuh call. And that is the reason why, people have started appreciating or have started looking at Tejasvi Yadav as an astute politician, somebody who did not got lost in the maze which was thrown at him by the BJP. Now he has Lalu Prasad Yadav at his side, and now he's the unquestioned leader as far as his house is concerned, and also the RJD is concerned. It's a big challenge for him. I think it's a big challenge for him, but if he rises up to the occasion, I think he's the next big leader of the entire state of Bihar.
Now, we were also talking about how the combinations that we were looking at, especially when it comes on the ground. Let's take a look from the 2024 perspective. We've seen how we are talking about how the Mahadalits and the Kurmis would be a big factor when it comes to the JDU. And of course, you have a chief minister who has been from this thing. But you said that the Yadav Muslim combine that we were talking about, isn't it time that RJD also started to move away from the traditional combinations?
See, RJD would want to move away from the traditional combination. That is the reason why they would also want to make an outreach to other OBC castes other than only restricting itself to MY combination. There's an EBC angle to explore. But the point is that, when you look at the way Prime Minister has been going about at this block of caste calculus ever since he has come to power in 2014, he has been able to make a substantial dip into it. Not in assembly election, but 100% in the general election. And the caste census card which was played by Nitish Kumar, by Tejasvi Yadav, one of the character of that caste calculus is now with the BJP. And BJP, riding on the Ram Temple Pratishthan, and also the fact that that they've given Bharat Ratna to Karpuri Thakur, trying to get that narrative going on. I think it's going to be very difficult for RJD to provide a counter flip to that juggernaut role, if I may say so, post Nitish Kumar flip to, because before Nitish Kumar, and this is one of the key reason why NDA has gone for, despite being acerbic right at the top against Nitish Kumar, is that they realize that without Nitish Kumar they cannot be 100% sure whether they will repeat or they will get a seat somewhere in the range of 39 in 2024. And that is the reason why Prime Minister Narendra Modi, ever the realist, because many people feel that, it's an ego thing, so we can't go back and all. We saw that in Kisan Andolan. He immediately recalibrated the situation, and that is the reason why, if you look at the last 72 hours, I'll just take one name as a case study in point of Giriraj Singh, the union minister. From downright dismissing Nitish Kumar and singing old Hindi songs to convey the position that he is not welcome, to being a loyal Karyakarta where he is accepting Nitish Kumar, and they have taken this gamble to save Bihar from becoming into a jungle Raj. This conveys the complete picture of the turnaround.
Well, now we will just keep you updated with all the latest that's happening, but now we have to just slip into a short break. After that, we will return with the latest in Bihar.
दावा हो रहा था, जो इतना मेहनत किया जाता था,
A defiant performance by Ten Hag's men. Now standing at 7 feet 4 inches, Satnam Singh is making his way into professional wrestling.
We are getting more good news for India.
वर्ष 2070 तक भारत नेट जीरो का लक्ष्य हासिल करेगा.
There is certainly a wall of capital coming into the clean tech, climate tech space, not just in India but across the world.